Jetpack, you ready to play the Pokemon trading card game? If so,
let's start the show!
Hey everyone, I'm Jet from InThirdPerson.com, personal look at video games, board games, and other nerdy pursuits, aka the hottest calves on Twitch. Shoutouts to Idawatt and Frodo in the chat. Shoutouts to Linbo, Grim Cheetah, and MVL Finko for the follows while I was off stream. Y'all are goated. And we're here to play the Pokemon trading card game. And just as a heads up for those in the chat, I'm about to go into YouTube mode and introduce this deck. Really excited to share this one, Deoxys VSTAR. And if I'm a little slow to respond in the chat, it's because I'm running through the profile of the deck. After I'm done that, we'll get back to a regularly scheduled program. Y'all know the drill by now, right? Right? You see other Twitch streamers do this too. I think Tricky Jim. It was funny watching Tricky Jim do his Silver Tempest set review, and like he would be talking about a card and then he'd fumble and then he just like, okay, just breathe, relax, and then just start from the beginning. He's just like, I don't care if the chat sees this, I need to make this perfectly so I can cut it for YouTube. I think that's the content creation meta. If you're gonna be on Twitch, it is, you are using this time as your recording sessions for YouTube as well, and you're editing it to be a tight, cohesive thing that can work as a video, and then you upload it to YouTube. And right, so I'll be upfront, like this channel's doing great, like well beyond my expectations, and the Pokemon streams are getting like 200 to 300 views, but I can turn this into 2 to 4 videos that get hundreds of views on YouTube, and way more people end up seeing it that way. And I think that's the top tier strats right there. Okay. Uh-oh. I feel the gas again. Oh, come on. Not while I'm about to do the YouTube part. One sec. Oh, it's not coming. It's not. It's just going to happen during the video. It's just going to happen during the video. I'm going to have to roll with it. All right, let's talk about this deck. All right, shall we? Released as part of a special box set, Deoxys VSTAR has a little bit of sauce to it, and I thought we would try it out with the Shadow Rider Calyrex deck. So if you've got the Shadow Rider Calyrex League Battle deck in particular, why not sauce it up with some Deoxys VSTAR? I'm Jet from InThirdPerson.com. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and let's talk about Deoxys VSTAR within the context of the Shadow Rider deck. Deoxys VSTAR is a 2-prize attacker. It's got 270 HP, 2 retreat, and it's got the attack Psychic Javelin. For 2 Psychic and a colorless, does 190 damage, and this attack also does 60 damage to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon V. Now, in a world where there is Manaphy, I would not rely on the 100 or the extra 60 to the bench, though it's very nice when it does hit. 190 damage is okay. With a Choice Belt, you can hit 220, which is enough if you're going first on your second turn. Throw a Choice Belt on there, knock out most Pokemon V. But what I really like about this card is the VSTAR power Star Force, where this does 60 damage for each energy attached to both active Pokemon. There are a lot of times where you're setting up Deoxys, getting that 3 energy on there with Shadow Rider. I should talk about that. You can get energy on there with Shadow Rider and Underworld Door, or Cresselia going second, or Zacian going first. Lots of ways to get to 3 energy on your second turn. And your opponent, let's say you're playing like Arceus or something, they throw the double turbo on, they throw the second energy on, so they've got 3 total. All of a sudden, Deoxys can come in there and just hit for 300 damage clean. And this is something that does come up from time to time. It's not that hard to set up. And you throw a Choice Belt on there, you're hitting for 330, and you're one-hit KOing almost every VMAX in the game too. So it is not out of the realm of possibility to cause massive damage with this Star Force either early in the game or late in the game after you've attached a whole bunch of energy with Shadow Rider. And even for decks that have, like, if you just need more energy because your opponent's deck doesn't have, or opponent's active Pokemon doesn't have a lot of energy, you can use Shadow Rider in the mid to late game to put on the extra energy you need for the massive one-hit KO. And so as like an attacker, either in the early game or the late game, that Star Force power makes it really interesting in the Shadow Rider deck. Of course, with Shadow Rider, we're running 4/4 to get that Underworld Door ability. You attach an energy to one of your psychic Pokemon on the bench, draw 2 cards. But in order to get that extra attachment early, we've got Cresselia on first turn going second. You use Crescent Glow to attach 3 energies to the bench. Or Zacian, if you're going first, you attach energy to your active and then use Roar of the Sword to attach a second energy. And then we've also got the 1/1 Espeon line to shut off stuff like Sableye, stop stuff like Giratina Star Requiem. Really handy card to have right now. We've also got Pumpkaboo, of course, to get rid of that path to the peak. Radiant Gardevoir, so your deck takes less damage from Pokemon V. And 1 Crobat just to help draw more cards. In terms of support cards, I like having Energy Retrieval just so you can grab energy from the discard pile so you can reattach it with Shadow Rider and draw more cards. 3 Evo Incense, 4 Fog Crystal, which lets you get Psychic Energy and Psychic Pokemon. 1 Heavy Ball just to grab anything trapped in the prizes in terms of basic Pokemon. 1 Ordinary Rod, 3 Quick Ball, 2 Switches. You're going to need to pivot here and there, so 2 Switches in a balloon. 2 Trading Courts, so you do have continuous access to energy from your discard pile. 1 Adventurer's Discovery. It's not the best card in the world, but it does work pretty well in the Shadow Rider deck, especially when you're trying to get out multiple Vs at the start of the game or multiple VMAXs. And it's really great for that. I personally like having 3 Boss's Orders. It seems like a lot of meta decks are cutting it down to 2. I personally like 3. Having that extra gust is really handy, especially with Deoxys, where you're trying to get that one-hit KO, or you can get that one-hit KO on a Crobat with something to still take 2 prizes, even if you don't have a Choice Belt on the Deoxys. 3 Marnie, 2 Professor's Research, 1 Balloon, 2 Choice Belts for that extra damage, especially for Deoxys's Psychic Javelin attacks. So you're hitting for 220 on a Pokemon V, and 12 Energy. All right, let's go and see how this deck works. All right, so let me go turn the channel points back on. They are on, and we can continue with our regularly scheduled program. And Secret Player, hello, welcome back. I hope you're doing well. Always nice to see you as well on a Sunday morning. Okay, I hate that the deck, you can't, there's got to be a better way than just picking like this, because this is so slow, having to scroll all the way across. Excuse me, there it is. There's the burp. And you guys heard it too. I didn't have time to mute. What is this? Are we up against the melt? I have not seen this deck in months. I'm very curious to see if that's it. Okay, going second. Oh gosh. Okay. This isn't entirely the worst. We definitely don't like Espeon starting out here. But oh, it's Dialga. Okay. And they hit the Battle VIP pass. That's nice. I think the play is, ooh, the Magnezone engine. Interesting. I do think this engine's a little wonky, but when it works, holy cow, Dialga becomes an absolute monster. I think the play is, oh, we're not going to be able to hit all of the things unless we top deck an energy here. Because, yeah, we would ideally want Cresselia energy onto a Deoxys or something like that. Let's go and... oof. And the Zacian gets an attach too? Okay, the energy retrieval is of no good use to us right this second. I'm going to set up a Deoxys. And we're going to put the Choice Belt down. And I'm going to Crobat here for 3. Okay. Okay. We will go Cresselia into energy. Right? So we get the energy, and we'll pivot Cresselia into the active, and now we have Deoxys ready to rock. Okay, I like this. I like this. Good start, good start. Espeon's kind of a waste in this match. It doesn't really matter here. But I do like that we can get an attack off next turn, assuming we don't get Marnied, which actually wouldn't necessarily be the worst in the world. I would like to get more of a bench setup other than Deoxys V. Or other than Deoxys VSTAR, especially since they're probably going to hit Dialga VSTAR right here. Ooh, they have to get rid of a rare candy. Oh, to get the... They probably have all the stuff. How's the weekend going? It's going great. My wife and I took a day trip to a city out of town. And, oh... And it was a lot of fun. We did some shopping. We had some... Oh, man. The Zacian is ready to rock. Oh, okay. So I think we have to smash the Zacian here. Check this out. So we will retreat and go into a Deoxys VSTAR. And now I can hit the Zacian for 300 right now. But I think the play is we hit this for 220 plus hit 60... to the Dialga. If I can get a second boss, that would be incredible. And then we could one-hit KO that. But let's see what they have. Uh-oh. Please no. Please no. Uh-oh. If they have the pieces, we're already dead. If they have the evolution, we're done. Yeah, we're done. GG's. I can't... This is already over. Yeah, we scoop. Ugh. I don't think that was the deck's fault. I don't think that was Deoxys' fault. They got set up really well. GG's. Not a lot you can do about that. All right, let's try again. Winning the coin flip. That's great. What else did we do out? Okay, double Shadow Rider. Luck is simply on their side. Yeah. I think the potential other play we could have made is if we attacked the Dialga first, we would have stopped the... Like, that worst, we would have gotten hit for 230. I think that's actually the play. Oh, no, it's fine. Yeah, I think the play there, the correct play would have been to go after the... Are they going to play Path to the Peak? I'm going to guess maybe. So because of that, let's just go grab a Crobat now. Yeah, the play would have been to go after the Dialga, and then at worst, we would have gotten hit for 230? Okay. This is not ideal. And we've attached energy to the Shadow Rider already. Also, we're up against the Gengar. I just realized that. And Gengar is gonna hit Dark. So we're already at a massive disadvantage here. Let's go Roar of the Sword, and we'll go into the Shadow Rider. We should have gone Deoxys, though, because we're not going to be able to KO this on this first turn. And also, we just have a bad hand. We have no outs to the VMAX. We have no way to draw more cards. And we're up against a Dark deck. So yeah, note to self, I would go for the Dialga and KO that right away next time, because we could have then one-hit KO'd the Zacian on the following turn. So that was the mistake. Uh-oh. what kind of Gengar deck is this? I'm very curious. Also, I think we have to... Ooh, I was gonna pivot into the Crobat, but I don't think we can anymore. Yeah, let's get Crobat out of here. And if anything, it would be better to Crobat or, like, pivot into the Cresselia to get KO'd. But let's see what we can do. Ooh, Cross Switchers 2? Is this a Turbo variant of Gengar? I have not seen Turbo Gengar in some time. But this is... Gengar is horrifying if you're playing a yeah, it's Turbo Gengar. All right. And yes, the big thing is that its VMAX's move does... It's only 2 energy, and it does damage based on the number of Pokemon V. And this deck is almost entirely Pokemon V, which makes this a abysmal matchup for us. But we'll try. We'll try. We'll see what's up. Okay, they only have the 1 energy. I am admittedly not too keen on our current crop of cards. So let's just go and put the Cresselia out there to get wrecked, and we'll get Deoxys ready to go. But wow, this is actually much worse. We could have won that last game had I sequenced that properly. But this is... Let's see what they have, because they do at least have the Mew in the active, which can get them some stuff. I will admit, I have tried this deck in the past. I actually had, like, when it first came out, this Gengar deck, I was like, I like Gengar, the single strike version. Let's try this turbo version. And I hated it. Absolutely hated it. So really at this point, if they get Mew out of the active, they go and destroy this Cresselia, we have to top deck something amazing. And if we do, maybe we have a chance. But right now it looks terrible. Right now it looks terrible. Yeah, because this does 60 damage for each of your opponent's Pokemon V and GX in play. We can't really avoid that because so much of this deck is Vs. And on top of that, they're hitting for weakness. So they will one-shot everything in our deck. Our potential only recourse here is if we can knock this out before they get a second Gengar set up. If we can do that, maybe we'll be okay. But I would not hold my breath for this one. Oh yeah, we're also donating. We're donating $2 to Extra Life for every win. I didn't do the thing where I talked about the promo. Okay, after this match, we'll do that. How's everybody's weekend going? Uh-oh, I don't like what I'm seeing here. I don't like the Piers because they're probably going to get down the second Gengar. Oh, Crobat. Okay, sure. This deck not moving particularly turbo. To be fair, they've only got 1 Mew on the board right now, so there's not really much draw power they can get from it. Oh, here we go. Here comes the net, and I'm hovering. You can't see it. I'm hovering over the options thing. They hit for 520. I need to top deck an incredible card here, or we lose. Let's see. What's it gonna be? Maybe. Maybe. Let's go. What do we got? 140. This is not gonna be enough. This is not gonna be enough. We will hit for 170, and I think we just lose. Yeah, let's scoop. I mean, I could wait to see what comes next. Maybe we hit a Professor's Research into multiple Shadow Rider, and we can do just enough to knock this out. Okay, fine. We'll sit on this and see what happens. They do get a second Gengar down. Okay. Not looking good, though. Oh, I hate this so much. I cannot stand that what they did right there. I've learned it's called green carding. It's grabbing the card that you need for next turn before you need it. If I had a Marnie here, then I could just Marnie that away, and then what? Had you not done that, I wouldn't know that you can make that play. It's my, like, biggest pet peeve. And I do it from time to time as well, and, yeah, no, this is done. Like, maybe I could gust up the Crobat or something, but we'll take that L. Yeah, don't disclose any information about your deck or what cards you have until you need it. It would be way more valuable had they just waited. And look, I was going to get blown out anyway, but if I had a Marnie there, then you just lose the Gengar, and that's just information you didn't have to give up. Okay. We will go with we'll get rid of the Espeon. We're not going to need that here. And of course, we have prized the Crobat when I really needed the Crobat. We've also prized the Zacian when we also needed the Zacian. Okay, I guess then we'll get another Shadow Rider down. And I will get rid of this Deoxys, and we will go into Gardevoir, just to take a little less damage. Secret Player asks, going to do anything next weekend since the Monday is Halloween? Usually we go to our in-laws' place and we carve pumpkins, like just before Halloween. It's one of their family traditions. And I don't know what kind of pumpkin I'm going to carve. I think I've done... That's so wholesome. Yeah. And yeah, that just made me realize starting... Well, next year, the baby will be too young to carve pumpkins, but we will have a little one to share that experience with going forward. I'm excited for all of the things with baby on the way, and just being able to, like, experience life as a parent through their eyes. And like in a couple of months we will have a human being that knows literally nothing. And what does that mean? All right, we're gonna attach to ourselves here, and we're gonna get this other Shadow Rider going, and I don't think that it's worth... Maybe I should have... Okay. This isn't entirely bad, because we can get the third Shadow Rider down. We can also get the... Ooh, do we get the Deoxys? I think we get the Crobat here. Or, hold on, show playmat. Yeah, let's get the Crobat. I could have gone with the Zacian to get the guaranteed extra attach, but we're going to go and attach some energy to the Shadow Rider instead, and we will wait. Pictures of your baby in a pumpkin. You just found out this year that's a thing. Oh, it absolutely is a thing. Inteleon. What is this deck? Okay, I might be poking fun a little bit, but we could be getting bodied here. At the very least, we'll lose Gardevoir, and that's not too big of a deal. And they would have to actually burn 2 energy if they really wanted to knock out this Gardevoir. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. All right, we can get this party started. Let's go. Right, we're going to attach to ourselves here and pop a Choice Belt onto this Shadow Rider. And I'm actually going to keep the second Choice Belt. I would prefer it on a Deoxys, And so we will just Marnie our hand away. And hopefully we get some other, yes, some other party accoutrement. And we get the third Shadow Rider going. And now, let's actually start charging up the Deoxys here. Is there any energy in the... No, there isn't. Okay. All right. This is pretty good. All things considered, do we... Yeah, let's go get that third energy on and go from here. All right. I like where this is headed. Now, I hope I did not Marnie them into a good hand. And they are going to collapse Stadium here, which does... That's fine. If we're only getting rid of a Crobat, it's not that big of a deal. And I hope that they don't... Even if they do... Okay. 6 times 6. Okay. Or 4. Yep. I was trying to see if we have one-hit KO on this Shadow Rider, but they're going to or Ice Rider. They're going to discard 2 energy, and we're going to hit for... No, it won't be enough. So we may play it straight and use... Do we put up 3 prizes or 2? That's the thing. I know they won't knock out Shadow Rider, but Deoxys could potentially one-hit KO. Let's see how they play it. Time to pump the new human full of Pokemon knowledge so she becomes the next Pokemon master. Maybe. We'll see if they're into it or not. And baby is a boy. Crobat served its purpose. Yeah, I would prefer to get that 2 prize liability off the board. So yes, my wife and I will have a son early next year. If all goes according to plan, fingers crossed. And yes, there are plans in the works for when they can crawl. They will be choosing their starter Pokemon. We do plan on getting all 3 plushies and seeing... Okay, oh! Hold on. We got it. We got it. They don't see this coming. Check this out. Check this out. Okay, here we go. Y'all hype for this? Y'all hype for this? Okay, we're gonna attach to ourselves here. They don't see this coming. Yeah, we'll go and pop that out. And I will research. And I might be a little overzealous here with the way that we are plowing through our deck. But this Shadow Rider, or this Ice Rider is dead, and they don't know it yet. Maybe they do, but check this out. Star Force, 390 damage. Let's go. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about right there. So I don't see, unless they have like some sort of crazy Raihan. No, they can't Raihan Melanie. They could do a thing where they put the energy back in hand with the Inteleon VMAX, but I don't see that happening. Okay, they're going to research away their hand and go into something else. Let's see. Rugged Helmet. Oh, I know what they're going for. I know what they're going for. Yeah, so it's the whole... They're going to go into the VMAX. It's going to bump away energy, and then when I attack, it's going to bump that energy off of my hand. That's probably not going to matter. And this just puts the energy back in her hand, right? $30, $60, $90, $120, $50, $80, and $40, $50, $70. We don't have one-hit KO on this Inteleon yet. Huh, they went quick shooting instead. Oh, okay. Not sure why they would have done that. Now it is, especially since it's going to cut off all their... Maybe they don't have anything else? But... Okay, at this point, we can go and get a Deoxys down. I will hold on to my hand for the time being. Actually, you know what? We're going to go gust up this Ice Rider, and we'll also do the 60 damage to the Inteleon on the... Oh, do they have... Oh, they have Manaphy, so that doesn't work. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I'm not so scared of the Inteleon here at this point. They can go into the VMAX and go bump some energy off of the Deoxys. That's fine. And even then, like, we just boss up the Manaphy and it's over. Damn, it feels good to be a gangster. But yeah, that... Okay, we'll talk about it at the end. And I know this wasn't exactly a top-tier matchup, but I think that we demonstrated some of the value here of Deoxys in particular. And yeah, they're going to chip away, and they're going to bump some energy off of my Deoxys back into my hand. That's really annoying. But it's too late. It's too late. Okay, we will retreat into the Shadow Rider. And actually, let's go and grab that energy back. And I know I'm playing with my food a little bit here. 5, 4, 3, 4. Energy. And let's not deck ourselves out. Yeah, I'm just going to sit there. I think this is more than enough energy to do what we need to do to stomp out this Manaphy and take the game. GG's. And there's the Zacian at the end. All right. I think that match very much demonstrated the power of Deoxys VSTAR, where your opponent's going to have to put energy on their Pokemon, and it's with the Shadow Rider engine in particular. It's not that hard to get Deoxys up to 3 for Psychic Javelin, at which point you can use Star Force to hit for 300 damage, and you can overload it at the end of the game if you really need to, or at the beginning of the game. Use that Star Force and just erase a Pokemon completely off the board, which kind of overcomes the 190, which is a little on the weak side. But Deoxys can absolutely turn the tide of a game, especially now where no one really knows what Deoxys does, and you can catch opponents off guard with a play like that. GG's. Underworld Door is so good. It's pretty good. It's pretty fun. It's the problem is Path to the Peak is so brutal that it shuts down the deck entirely, and it's such a popular card for so many other reasons that a lot of people have it. Even with Pumpkaboo, it's still tough to get around. All right, before we continue, I just wanted to quickly shout out the Extra Life Marathon that we have coming up in just a few weeks. It will be here on this channel Saturday, November 5th, 9 a.m. Eastern Time, and we'll be playing games for 24 hours straight. It's going to be a bit of a house party. We're going to have a whole bunch of people at the house playing a bunch of different games. So far on the schedule, I know we're playing, starting with Pokemon, probably playing Mario Party with Double Jump. Trombone Champ is on the list. There'll probably be Mario Kart, Jackbox, some murder mystery stuff happening as well. There will be Elden Ring later in the evening, and a whole bunch of other things. Introducing you to my family and my friends and other online Twitch streamers that will be participating in the event with me as well. If you'd like to make a donation, thank you, Frodo, for putting the link in the chat. Link is also on the screen here. And if you donate at one of the 3 reward tiers, you can get prints of my spray paint art as well as a signed Pokemon card from me. All right, let's go back to the game. And hopefully get some more good matches in. The first two were really bad. The first one was a mistake where I made a mistake. The second one, they had everything they needed. And here is it's a little bit of an awkward starting hand. Hopefully we can get like a Zashi in here or something. Even a Shadow Rider would be not bad. Arceus Frostmoth. What what concoction is this? I'm gonna guess maybe some sort of Lapras deck. Oh, are we really gonna have to throw out all of our energy here? This is terrible. Okay. Let's go with this. Yeah, this is an awful starting hand. But let's see what we can do. It looks like they don't have much going on either. And they're not going to be able to Trinity Charge here, which is to our advantage. And if they don't put anything else down, then we might be all right. Okay. I'm going to actually put down the Zacian here. Normally, you only put down the Zacian on the first turn. But I have a feeling we're not going to get to the third energy right. Oh, my goodness. Okay. This is not ideal. Not ideal in the slightest. We have all the energy. We have no evolutions to speak of. And I got rid of the VMAX and 2 energy here. So at least we can hit for 190 next turn. And they can Trinity Charge at this point with the second water. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. How are we... We're going to lose already. And they have a terrible hand right now. And we might lose just because they had the out to Arceus. Them's the breaks. Frodo says you feel like you're into more Trading Court players. Trading Court's an amazing stadium for a lot of people, and we're gonna get Marnied. Okay, that's great. Although they should have grabbed the double turbo energy off of that. Oh snap!
Yeah,
Phantom,
right.
you're rocking. Thank you so much for the follow. Oh, this is all Suicune. Okay, they still can't do anything. That feels like a massive misplay on their part. And we have all the horsies, but we have none of the... we have none of the stuff we need. We will hit for 170, which is not bad. But this is not the way I drew this up. Hey man, you've been watching content on YouTube for a few weeks now. It's amazing. Thank you. Much appreciated. I'm glad you enjoyed the videos and glad you came by to say hello. How have you been? And if I may ask, because you may notice on the YouTube channel, it's goated. Oh, thank you. Much appreciated. What video got you here? Like, what was the first video of mine that you discovered, if I may ask? Okay, this is a hodgepodge of water Pokemon, and we may still lose simply by virtue of us just having a terrible hand, even though I don't like what they've set up here at all. And they're gonna put 1/1/1. Oh, okay, yeah, going into the Suicune was smart. Okay, can we at least get... Let's get the second Deoxys going here. Maybe we draw 2 prizes off of this, and we can actually, like, 2 meaningful prizes, and we can get something going. We do get an Evo Incense and a Marnie. Okay, okay. I can work with this. I can work with this. We can work with this. Knock out that Deoxys. Knock out the Deoxys and don't knock out the Deoxys on the bench. Sure, you can snipe too. I don't like I'm not a fan of the way this deck is built. Our opponent's deck here. This is Arceus and a hodgepodge of water Pokemon. I don't really see the synergy here. Maybe the crab, but like Inteleon VMAX has no place in this deck. IMO. Okay, so this Suicune is dead unless, well, yeah, it's dead. It's dead. Yeah. If we can get a choice belt, I don't have to burn the V-Star power, and that would be nice. However, if we don't, we can still knock it out. And, can we... At least we get 2 Shadow Riders on the next turn. And we shall do that with a Star Force here. And just say goodbye. And hit it for 300. There's the choice belt. Okay, so if they've managed to get 2 extra energy onto that crab, they have a Raihan play or something, it's still not going to knock us out. Finally get their Snom. And yeah, this Crabominal is going to get KO'd by the Deoxys, no problem. Phantom, first one was the Shadow Rider upgrade videos. You came back for a long time of PTCG hiatus, and you picked up both the Shadow Rider and Ice Rider decks. Awesome. Trigger, Avalanche. Oh, there was our 2 Shadow Riders. I was literally looking for those. No. Please tell me we have one more. Okay. Okay. I just want the one then. Oh. That feels real bad. I will take another energy from the discard though. And yeah, this you've come at a good time because we're showing the upgrading Shadow Rider with Deoxys, and I think Deoxys is a lot of fun with some really cool party tricks. And yeah, that's can we find the ordinary rod in a future go? But the Psychic Javelin is gonna do. Oh, I forgot to put the choice belt on. No. Oh no, we might be dead. We might be dead. I forgot to put the choice belt on. We should have knocked him out. I got caught up in the chat. No! That was my fault. That was my fault. It's what I get for not paying attention. Okay, I think we're still fine. I think we're still fine. Yeah, the Arceus doesn't... Sure. I mean, they probably just want the energy more than... Yeah, and in particular, losing the... Oh, they're still not doing enough damage. It's gonna hurt, but it's not gonna do enough. Okay, okay, okay. We're okay. We're okay. What we're gonna do then instead is we will attach to Shadow Rider. And... we're going to attach to the... Do we have another Deoxys? We don't have another Deoxys. Okay. Oh, yeah. They knocked that out early. Let's go and pivot out. And we'll throw the Choice Belt on Shadow Rider. And we will max Geist. I didn't... This is probably overkill, but 250. And we take the last few prizes. And we win. GG's. I didn't realize we were down to 2. And that was going to be enough. But there we go. There we go. GG's. We were up against a little bit of a wonky deck there, admittedly. Let's go see. They had a 2-1 line of Frostmoth, 2-2 line of Inteleon, 1 Suicune, 2 Crabominables, a 1-1 Arceus. This is an 18. Yeah, this is the telltale sign. 18 energy. This was not a experienced deck builder building this deck. It's Arceus plus a whole bunch of cards they've heard were good. And you know what? That's fine. I think that everyone develops at their own pace, and maybe this is just the deck they really wanted to play. All we can do is play the competition that's in front of us. GG's. And I will admit, I have had a rough go trying to make videos in the background, and it definitely lowered my ELO. So this is kind of our redemption back up. I was having a lot of trouble with the Deoxys VMAX video, but I've made some tweaks, and I think I just had like a stretch of horrible luck. Homie already on the 3rd tier. Gotta grind for the coins. You need to play more. Actually, that's one of the things that I really don't like about this game is that the daily ladder is such a grind. Having to win 11 games to get all the rewards is terrible. I can't remember if we have first turn or not. I'm going to put the Cresselia in the active, though, and pray. And we're potentially... Yeah, we're up against a dark deck. That's awful. You're a grinder. You're still playing Unite? Ah, okay. See, I'm a grinder of this. And the big reason I grind for... Oh, we're going first. Okay. So, we will go into... I'm actually going to get rid of the choice belt here. And we're going to go Zacian. And I'm going to get rid of the ordinary rod so we can grab a Crobat. And I should have looked to see if I have the Crobat before I went to grab the Crobat. And we have 12 energy. This is one thing that I need to get better at, is the first time you look at your deck, you should look at all the cards and take stock of what you have. 3 Shadow Rider, only 1... Oh, we have 2 Deoxys. We have 3 VMAXs. The 4th one's in our hand. And Espeon is... We don't have Espeon, so we should note that. Otherwise, 3 boss. Only 1 research. Okay. Let's go and grab the Psychic Energy. And we'll attach that to... Actually, we're going to attach it to Deoxys here. We're going to attach both to Deoxys because... Okay, that's actually perfect. This potentially gives us a explosive turn 2, assuming we get a switch out here. And so I was saying the 11 wins per day it's tough. It's a lot of wins, and sometimes I can do that in half an hour, 45 minutes. Sometimes it takes hours, and you're really incentivized to do that because you get the coins that help you get the money in order to get the packs. And at this point in time, I am not rolling in, you know, the big time bucks that I can just afford to buy 1 billion packs to then trade to get all the cards at the outset of a set's release. So, you know, I'm not complaining or anything. That's just kind of it right now. So I still very much am... Oh, hold on. Check this out. We don't have 1-hit KO on the Samurott, unfortunately, but we can make it really stressy and depressy for them. And so this is absolutely a gamble here, because if they have the pieces to respond, we just lose. If they don't, they're pretty boned. So all we're looking for right now is don't have the... Oh, God. Please don't have the energy. Please don't have the energy. Oh, please don't have the energy. No! If we had a choice... Oh, I shouldn't... If I hadn't gotten rid of the choice belt on that first turn, we wouldn't be in this scenario. Oh, now we're dead. Now we're just dead. Huh. Benjamin Whitcomb micro decisions. Yep. And dead. And look, I think we still needed to get rid of something to get into the game. Like maybe we could have gotten rid of the Shadow Rider because we had 4 of those and we only have 2 choice belts. They didn't even need to use their their V-Star power to get enough damage on there. Okay. I think this is... Can we get enough energy on the board to do stuff here? I don't think we can. And we probably should have put on the Deoxys too. Okay, let's go, and I will grab a second Shadow Rider, and we'll put down the training court, and we'll grab some energy. And what we're banking on is our opponent not having gusting, and maybe we can knock this out and they don't have the stuff they need to continue to set up. That's pretty much all we're playing for here. Oh, the second energy on the Samurott feels real bad. And they had a Marnie? Oh, gosh. Ooh, this is really bad. And they have the training court, so they have the second energy in hand. This is probably GG's. But we'll play it out for one. Let's see what we can get off of this underworld door. And otherwise, we've lost. And I guess if we had... Was it the correct play to get rid of the choice? Like, it's easy to say now. Like, yes, you should have kept the choice belt so that you could have knocked out the Samurott on the next turn. But do we... If I got rid of the Shadow Rider... Oh, yeah, this is done. GG's. Would I have even gotten close in the first place? I'll have to watch the video back and see, but I don't know if that was it. But yeah, this game is all about sequencing and playing the cards in the right order and making sure that you have the resources you need to do what you need to do. And yeah, that was the gamble I made, was I got rid of the choice belt to try and get the energy and try and get my board as wide as possible, but it came at the cost of not being able to knock out that Samurott later. But would I even have had the opportunity to knock out that Samurott if I hadn't gotten rid of that choice belt? All right, our opponent taking their sweet time. I'm also realizing that the bar, the extra life bar, is completely covering the amount. Oh, we just get the win. GG's. Oh, hold on. How many wins is that now? I think that's 3. I think we've got 3 so far. So we'll donate at least $6 to Extra Life here. And I think we're going to turn the ticker off for the time being so that you can see how many cards that our opponent is playing. Get the packs, you get respect. But yeah, I grind super hard to get the coins so that I can... Oh gosh, just Pumpkaboo so that I can get the cards so that I can make the content. And I will say I am the YouTube... Oh gosh, this is Mew. This isn't necessarily the worst matchup. I think that if we can catch them sleeping on a Deoxys play here, we'll be okay. But if we don't, then we just lose. Roar the Sword onto the Deoxys, and we roll. And even Shadow Rider in and of itself isn't necessarily bad against Mew, because Mew doesn't necessarily have the firepower to drop like one-hit KO multiple Shadow Riders, so the longer this goes, the worse it gets for Mew. I have beaten the Mew deck with the pre-made Shadow Rider deck that comes with PTCG Live, and they've got their Deoxys. Interesting. This is not the worst card in the world. I think that they have this in here as a sort of lost box counter where you can just attack with one extra single prize attacker and to keep Mew out of the line of fire. But they're only committing to... Oh, they have a Drapion. Wait, what? What is this? Where are the Genesects? You had the Battle VIP pass. Why did you not? You had 2 Battle VIP passes and you didn't put down a single Genesect? Okay. 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 And the Drapion does nothing in this match. How are you charging that up? I mean, I'm not going to ask questions. Let's just go play. And even now, like, my hand is abysmal and I can't do anything. So... let's go and put down the second Shadow Rider, attach the energy, and we'll start charging up Shadow Rider in the background. Not for the V-Star? Maybe, but at the same time, like, you have no draw engine now. Why would you... Okay, what are you going to cramp for? I feel like mistakes were made here. Maybe they don't know Genesects. Maybe they don't. Maybe they don't. At which point I wouldn't play Mew. I would not play this deck at all. And yeah, and they're gonna hit heads again. Yeah, maybe they prized all four Genesects. I kind of hope they can get into the active. Ooh, that's going to hurt. That's going to hurt. 210, 210. I would rather them hit the... Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Check this out. Bet. Oh, wait. Can they copy? They can't copy. They can't copy anything good here. They can copy, I guess, Deoxys's move. No! Congratulations, homie. You played yourself. Goodbye. What was this deck? Hold on. And of course they hid their deck list. That was, you know, I'll take the win. I'll take the win. But I don't think we were up against I think that we were up against a suboptimal deck. I really need to get my ELO back up. Okay, I'm hoping this is Arceus Gudra here. I'm kind of hoping this is Arceus Gudra. We can at least showcase the deck doing some stuff against something meta or better. Oh, this is such a bad starting hand. At least we have outs, right? We can get a Deoxys down. We can get a Zacian down. A Garchomp deck? Okay. Man, this is going to be a terrible... Yeah, they did mess around and find out. It's okay. It's okay. So if this is the deck that I think it is, it's the Garchomp from Astral Radiance that once you evolve into it, you can't hit it on the following turn. And that's really annoying. Now, it's a slow deck to set up from what I have seen. Let's get a Deoxys down. We'll attach some energy, and we'll get a Zacian down to get the second energy. And, of course, we have prized the Zacian. All right, then we will... Oh, hold on. Oh, I could have played for a Cresselia there. Oh, that was a mistake. That was a mistake. I goofed anyway. I shouldn't have played for that. Well, now we know. And it may cost us the game, but... Yeah, we should have been playing for Cresselia the whole time. And now they're potentially gonna have Garchomp ready to go. Appreciated, Frodo. They don't have any energy though, so we just wait. We're gonna charge this the old-fashioned way. And they're gonna get the Garchomp, which we're not gonna be able to hit, and that does kind of suck. Because yeah, we will have the means to hit it. You may prevent on the next turn, and that's fine. We will instead... We get the perfect card. Now we can just go and... We can just bomb on this Gabite instead and say, bet. Yeah, Sonic Slip is done now. And now we can just not one-hit KO this. They better have their... Oh, no. They don't have it. I was going to say their Raihan to get that going, but it doesn't look like they do. And Phantom, you're not... You're wrong. Phantom asks, how many Espeons are you running? Just one. Just enough to get the effect. I don't really plan on attacking with Espeon at all. It's just there so that, you know, to stop the what's it called, the like the Sableyes and the Giratinas and those types of effects from happening. And unfortunately we started with it here. You don't want to clog the bench with too many Espeons. They're just not necessary. You could also play balloons or the parasols, but I prefer to have the Espeon when you need it so that you can cover all the Pokemon with it rather than just the ones carrying the balloons. Or not the balloons, the parasols. Alright, so they do have the Garchomp, and maybe they can start attacking soon, but it's still not going to be good for them because we still get one-hit KO on this Garchomp. Even though our hand is terrible, I just think that we have more firepower than them here. Now, if they can get the free hit for 160, then we have a problem. And then, yeah, if I can't, then knock out something else. Right? If they have the rare candy into the Garchomp and they hit for 160 for free, and then I can't respond, and then this gets knocked out. Uh-oh. Yeah, this is the problem. This is the problem. I just spent all this time throwing shade at this deck, and now we might lose. We really need to get something going other than... Okay, we have a balloon. And let's go get rid of the Choice Belt. Please tell me we have Crobat at least. Yes. Some Shadow Riders, please. Okay, we got a Shadow Rider. That's great. And I attached I attached the Shadow Rider to the wrong one. Okay, please tell me we can get a second Shadow Rider here. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. It's okay. It's okay. Calm down, everybody. Now, we're still in trouble in the sense that we don't have a way of, like, hitting for 160. I think we have to go into Crobat here. And we might lose 2 prizes along the way, but I'm going to gamble that they don't have a Choice Belt. And we'll see if that's the right right play or not. You're going to try your luck in a tournament today. Let's see how far Shadow Rider gets you. Best of luck. Hopefully they don't have boss. Hopefully, yeah, that's the one thing I'm scared of the most here. No, they don't. Okay. We're laughing. We're laughing. Okay, then we just do this. We retreat into... Let's go into Shadow Rider at this point. We'll grab Training Court to grab the energy back. And we just start attaching stuff. Underworld Door to the second Shadow Rider. Please get some more energy. Yes, we do. Underworld Door onto this Shadow Rider. Even more energy. And let's go and grab another VMAX here. We'll thin our deck even more. And load up some more energy. And 3, 6, 9, 10. That's almost the entire deck. Almost all of our energy is in. And we are hitting for 310 damage. Okay. Good morning, JF Raptor. How are you? Oh, they have the rare candy play, but they have... I don't think they have the energy. Because, yeah, they could hit 160 for free. That's cool. Oh, they do have energy. Okay. So we can't hit them this turn, but at least we have Shadow Rider in the active. Shadow Rider. Oh, they do have it. Okay. Okay. I have not seen any choice belts from them. So what we'll do, and this is actually kind of okay, and is we'll eat the 160, and they discard some more cards, and we will retreat, and we'll just grab an energy out of the deck, and we'll reattach it elsewhere. Underworld Door onto this one. And I could grab the other energy with the retrieval, but I don't think it's necessary at this point in time. So we'll just wait. Go hit the Crobat. Please hit the Crobat. Go ahead. Take your 2 prizes and go. Oh, what are they going to boss up? Probably the Shadow Rider, right? Take your 3 prizes? Okay. That's a little unfortunate. But, like, we've got game. This is going to one-hit KO, and it's just done. So, we'll take that. GG's. Now, I will say, that was the smoothest I've ever seen the Garchomp deck work. Admittedly, I don't have much experience against it, but it seemed like they had all the pieces every single time. And that was pretty impressive. It still wasn't enough to take us down, but they had the pieces. They do have the... This is an interesting tech. This attack does 10 more damage for each damage counter on your opponent's active Pokemon, trying to get a big hit. So they've got... I would like to see some... If they're going to run something like this, like some Twin Energy or Double Turbo. Otherwise, yeah, the biggest thing... And they're not running any choice belts, which could have mattered there. I think they say that they probably are betting that 160, even 190 still isn't enough, so they just say no to choice belts. But yeah, that was okay. GG's. Yeah, I'm doing well, JF Raptor. We're almost at 2,000. Almost got that Flannery, which is nice. Let's play one more, and then I want to open some packs. What do y'all think of the deck so far? I wish we were getting better competition, though. Oh, Max Air. I think we've played this person before. Okay, hopefully we also get a good starting hand. I feel like our starting hands have been wonky. Okay, we're not... Okay, we do get the Zacian. That's great. We do get the Choice Belt. That's great. We will get rid of the Evo Incense and tell me we have... Okay, we have 1 Crobat. We have 4 Shadow Riders. We have 1 Gardevoir, 4 Vs. We have 2 Deoxys. We have all our Pokemon. That's great. We're missing a Fog Crystal. We have a Switch. We're short on Quick Balls. All our boss, 1 Research, 9 Energy. A little short on Energy. Hopefully we can get an Energy drop here. No, we cannot. Okay, that's unfortunate. Oh, now we can see 3 Energy and the Deoxys. Okay. So what we'll do instead is we'll attach to the one on the bench. And that potentially puts us in a scenario where we can get the 3 Energy on the Deoxys and attack. Now, we can't... We may not be able to one-hit KO this crab, but we'll see what we can do. You only need the Deoxys VSTARs? Okay. They are on sale right now at Potown Store. I'll actually put the link in the chat. They're not... let me see if they're still in stock because they have been going in and out of stock. Yeah, they're readily available at Potown. And if you use this promo code, you can save 5% off. I don't get any kickbacks or anything off that. I would love to get a Potown sponsorship in my own code someday, but for now, that's not meant to be. They have a ton of cards here. Though, based on what we saw last time, I'm not that concerned. And based on what's happening right here, I think that we go with the research. And yes, we can disrupt their hand, but I think it's more important that we get what we need than to slow them down. Yeah, what was I gonna say? They're available for purchase. You can use the promo code, and oh, yeah, this Suicune might actually take 2 quick prizes, and that would be unfortunate. Okay. And let's actually use this time to set up the Shadow Rider before we get rolling here. And actually, let's go with a... I think we're going to set up a second Shadow Rider. Unfortunately, our bench is a little crowded. I would rather have the energy acceleration rather than the damage reduction from a Gardevoir. At least that's what I tell myself right now. Let's grab this energy, and we will attach to ourselves. And I think we have to assume... Actually, you know what? I'm going to hold on to this energy for now. And... Ooh, where do we attach it to? Okay. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60. They're probably going to fill their bench. I'm going to assume this Deoxys is dead. If they get one more Pokemon down, this Deoxys is dead. And they have a fat hand of cards. Worst case scenario, we do... Yeah, they get knocked out, and then we have 1-hit KO on the Suicune. Oh, not dead. Okay. Okay. Oh, and we got the switch. Amazing. All right, so we're going to Underworld Door onto Shadow Rider VMAX here. And let's go and switch the Deoxys, and let's go Marnie. Yeah, at this point, I can... Oh, I probably should have attached the balloon to something. Oh, we just got all the energy, and there's the Choice Belt. And now we don't have to burn our V-Star power anymore. And we can just Psychic Javelin. hit that nice 220, and we've got like a fat grip of energy here. A little bit of a wonky hand, but and they get the Irida. What are they going to do with the Irida? I guess Drizzile into something? Very curious to see how this plays out. Unfortunate for them that they weren't able to score the KO on the Deoxys. I think I'm going to try and not invest much into the Deoxys at this point. It could be handy later. It still hits for 220, and it's a 2-prize attacker versus the Shadow Riders, which cough up 3. But, yeah, okay. Drizzile into Bucket. And how many bosses do we have left? We still have... Oh, all of them are in there, assuming we can draw into it. Oh, they're just going to grab another Melanie that they can't use right now. But they are setting up to attack on the next turn with something. And again, I don't like that they poured out. You don't need to use the Bucket right now, especially when... Yeah, you use the Bucket once you're ready to actually attach the energy. Right now, just it's pointless. And we do get the second Shadow Rider. That's amazing. And that gives us an opportunity to attach even more energy. And you know what? We're going to evolve up to V-Star just to make it harder to hit. Also to thin out our deck. We don't necessarily need the V-Star at this point, though. And I will start building up the Shadow Rider. Once we build that up, then we can consider putting energy. Oh, gosh, all our energy's here. Okay. And we will Psychic Javelin. And let's actually hit the Inteleon next, because I'm not too worried about the crab. The crab is going to get one hit KO'd one way or another. So we'll soften up everything else. Okay, there it is. They've got their Frostmoth rolling. And they're going to pour even more water onto the floor here. No, they can't. They got rid of all the water. Oh, no. Well, that's really good information to have, that they just don't have... Oh, now they have to ordinary water some of that, or ordinary rod some of that water back in. But now it's too late. See, this is what happened. You burned the buckets early. And now when you actually need the bucket, the water's not there. Oh, and they're putting down... I think they've overcommitted here. Okay. They are building that up. They still need to get that initial damage on. And we get boss, so we can actually just snipe the... We're just going to take this out. And do we have any energy in the... No, we don't. All right, let's go build up the Deoxys at this point. 3, 6, 9, 10. We've got almost all of our energy out on the board. And let's go and grab the Crabominable. And we will Psychic Javelin into... Yeah, let's go really soften up that other Inteleon. Though it doesn't really matter at this point. Okay. This is an absolute thrashing. Ugh. Yeah, we just take the win. GG's. All right. We'll take that dub. Deoxys, again, star of the show. Massive KO on the Suicune early. into just being able to hold down the fort and spread damage and hit for decent numbers and able to help us get the win there. Easy peasy. GG's. I will say this. Of the two archetypes, like, or of the two decks, and we got congrats on the flannery. Of the Deoxys and the Zeraora, I like the Deoxys more. I think that the Deoxys VSTAR is my favorite of the bunch. I think that it has tools that are actually kind of usable in a match, and they can stack decent. They can do all right against meta decks. The Deoxys VMAX I'm not as much of a fan of. I think it's a worse Gardevoir VMAX. And then the Zeraora is they're both kind of shaky. They have some interesting things about them. I think that the Zeraora's 2 energy attack that hits based on the number of abilities is potentially devastating against certain types of decks, but it's very situational. And same with the Zeraora V-Star ability. Like, if there's Manaphy on the board, then your V-Star is useless. All right, we've got some stuff to open here. Let's start with the common chest, then we'll open some packs, and then we'll open the rare hollow chest is going to be a bust, though, right? Okay. We got 5 coins and a Ludicolo. That's not, could have been worse. Could have been worse. The Suicune pairs really well with the Ludicolo. I would have liked to have seen that from our opponent there. Stoutland, no thank you. I will stack these coins, though. Oh, you can't see how many coins I have right now. Mamoswine, that's awful. Usually don't expect much from these chests. I do see pictures of people getting amazing cards, and we got amazing cards the last time we opened a bunch of these. But today is not the day. At least, here we go. Last one. Mandibuzz. No. Okay, what packs do we have? We've got a Battle Styles Chilling Reign. I'm only opening locked packs. So we've got lots of Lost Origin. We'll do those last. Let's go open some Evolving Skies. Maybe we'll get something fun here. More Pumpkaboos. We've also got Regidrago and an Altaria. This is not a bad card. Not a bad card, but not what we're looking for right now. I don't even know what we'd be looking for from Evolving Skies at this point, because we kind of have... Definitely not this. Definitely not this. Oof. Okay. Evolving Skies was a bust. How about Fusion Strike? I would love to get like an alt art Mew or Gengar here. That would be nice. Something that can trade for a... Fusion Strike, from a collector standpoint, it's not a great set. From a playability standpoint, the Mew deck is so big and almost all of it comes from that set that it carries it, but definitely not the strongest set from a playability standpoint. Here we go. Brilliant Stars. Can we get a... Oof. How many packs do we have? 2 more. 2 more. Can we get like one good hit? One good hit would be nice. Ideally more, though. Okay, double banger. Double banger. What do we got? Motham and... I didn't have this Dracovish card, admittedly. Okay, what does this even do? So, grass and a water, 60 plus. Before doing damage, discard all Pokemon tools from your opponent's active Pokemon. If you discarded a Pokemon tool in this way, this attack does 120 more damage. So 180 for 2. And they have to, with the tool, not bad. And Dragon Strike, 210. During your next turn, this Pokemon can't use Dragon Strike. Ooh, that's not good, but I'm glad I have it to round out the collection. I'd never seen that card in my life. I've never seen anyone play it. Nothing. Okay. How about this one? Don't tell me our big hit is going to be Dracovish V. All right. How about Cleavor? Oof. Nope. Nope, we don't like that. How about this? How about this? Last pack of Astral. I would love a Palkia. How about a Dialga? Another one of those would be nice. Or, okay, Samurott. All right. Surely, from 15 packs of Lost Origin, we should get something good, right? Meg, have you pulled any Dracovish V? And that's it. It's terrible. Also, Meg, welcome back. How you doing? Do get a Clefairy, Lost City, and a... Oh. Yes! We'll take that. We'll take that. We'll take that. Giratina V. I already have a bunch of these, but I'll take it. Oh, I wish I had some that I could trade. They're all trade locked. But that's a hit. That's a hit. Not complaining. Okay, on the board. Thank you, Meg. You are the good luck charm I needed. How about this Baynet? I've seen people use this card. It has the ability Puppet Offering. Once during your turn, you may put a supporter card from your discard pile into your hand. If you do, put this Pokemon in the Lost Zone. So you would pair this with like a Lost Zone deck, and then you'd use this ability to get Colress to throw even more cards into the Lost Zone. It's interesting tech. And Civi says, is there any purpose in having more than 4 trade lock cards? No, there isn't. Also, welcome to the stream. How are you? Kingdra, no. And in Pokemon TCG Live, they're getting rid of that idea of having more than 4 of a card. So they're just getting rid of that. It just stays at 4. We do get the Snorlax in reverse holo. That's a pretty decent card. And Mr. Mime. We did get Snorlax though, and Snorlax is in some very good Lost Box decks. And Cowface, thank you so much for renewing your sub. I hope you're doing well. I hope the Goodra deck is still treating you nicely. All right, how many of these Clefairies do I have? 25 Clefairies. How about this? No. Okay, we'll keep moving. We'll keep moving. All right, how about... Nope, this Darkrai is not good. This Licky Licky card is very cute, though. Okay, can we do... I mean, I shouldn't be picky. Giratina V is a very good pull. We do get a Chandelure and an Electros. We might have used all our luck on the Giratina V. That makes me sad. I would like to get a Giratina V-Star only in that I could trade some of the ones that I got and then like recoup those for other assets. Like trade them for packs and then get something else. Lost Origin, I think we're pretty good on. We got a reverse holo cram. That's very nice. And Makirna. These pulls though. Oh, hurting my heart here. Okay, Stonjourner. No, that's no good. I really hope we can get some good doing well unless you run into Blissey. That's good. I hope I can get some good matches here. Oh, we got the Trainer Gallery Snorlax. Yes. And an Arcanine. Okay, I'm almost there to building this. Oh, no, I have the other one. I have the Trainer Gallery versions. We're fine. Arcanine's not bad. Arcanine's not bad. Very cute Pikachu, by the way. Another reverse holo cram and a Buffleland. Oh, terrible card. Okay, two more. Actually, I think 3. Okay, we got the Gengar. I don't think... I might be able to trade one of the ones I traded for if we have this. You only really need 2 of these. Okay, 1. I would like something... Okay, another Comfey and a Politoed. Last but not least, I guess, you know, we opened like 20-something packs there. And if your best pull's a Giratina V, that's not the worst. But yeah, the only ultra rare we got was Dracovish and Giratina. Oh, my goodness. That was one of the worst stretches of pack openings I've ever done. That was horrible. We did get a Giratina though, so that's not. Oh, we do have the. Okay, we have the ultra rare, the rare chest, which gets us 20 coins and drum roll, please. Miserable. Absolutely miserable. Okay, let's play a couple. We got to play some more matches. I feel like... So, the deck is done pretty good. My problem is, because I tanked my ELO so hard trying to make another video, that our competition has not been optimal at this point. Really, I think the only decent match we had was the one where I screwed it up against the Dialga. The Dialga deck, I made a mistake. I knocked out the wrong Pokemon. The Samurott one, we just lost because of weakness. But then everything else has been just suboptimal competition here. Oof. Big oofs. This is a very bad Shadow Rider. At least we get the 2 energy and can go into the VMAX, but we really need more than this. And I just saw a Crushing Hammer, and now I'm horrified. I do find that in lower levels of ELO, that I think the 2 biggest trends I have seen playing here in the PTCGO slums is the bigger emphasis on like Crushing Hammers and Miltank are the cards. Now we can go into, let's switch. I don't think they're gonna run Path to the Peak. I could be wrong. And you know, I'm gonna I really don't want to bench the Cresselia. Let's get rid of the Cresselia because I know I don't need the Cresselia. And we will grab the Crobat so we can hopefully get a couple more cards that can help us out here. Like an energy drop. Great. Okay. We can work with this. We can work with this. Now, worst case scenario, we go into Deoxys, can hit for 190 plus 60 to the bench. If we can get a Choice Belt, we can knock out this Ice Rider. No prob. And Idawat not able to get the... Stop, Greet. Here comes the Drizzile. Is it the 90-day fiancé himself? Or it's probably the Shadow. Oh, no. What? Why did they not get anything? Did they... Oh, okay. I see what they did. They were trying to get the Drizzile early, but then realized that they really wanted to research, and now you just wasted the Evo Incense for nothing. And they got rid of an Ice Rider, too. And now, don't dump the water. You can't attach the water right now. There's no point in grabbing it right this second. My biggest pet peeve. Okay. Actually, we're gonna boss up the Sobble. I'm gonna say no, you don't get to set up, and I'm going to also hurt one of your Ice Riders in the process. There it is. Do you have the pieces in hand right now? You might. I know you have the water because you dumped it out into your hand, but do you have the Melanie? Do you have the Evolution? Do you have the Choice Belt? No, you do not. And they lose. There it is. GG's. Also, how many wins is that? I haven't been keeping track. I'm just going to say it's like... Okay, that was 1, 4, let's say 5. I've been bad keeping track. But again, they very much mismanaged their resources there and missequenced that royally bad. And it wasn't that hard to pick them off and just finish it. GG's. if there is one piece of advice, look, I'm far from a Pokemon master, trainer, expert, but the one thing is to stop showing your cards early before you need them. All right. Are we going first? Yeah, we're going first. If we're going first, I'm going to... Is there any point in... Yeah, I think we just attach energy to the Shadow Rider and be done with it. They have a Drapion, but they also have a Lightning deck. Oh, we just win. GG's. Okay. What happened? What happened? What were we up against? Why did you feel like you were dead? Okay, this is an Arceus Flying Pikachu. This is actually like... This is the first good deck we have seen this entire time. And we ended up just winning by default because they had the Drapion stuck in the active. With Goodra, and they might have no idea how Goodra run until a couple of turns in. That's one of my favorite parts of the deck. Is, yeah, you can kind of surprise your opponent that way because they're probably thinking it's Lost Box before Goodra shows up. And I will say, this was the week of Goodra on the YouTube channel, and we covered both the Arceus version and the Lost Zone version. And I find it... Look, I understand why there are a lot of people who like the Arceus Goodra deck, and to a certain extent, I like it as well. But I do find it kind of fun. Like, everyone is just overlooking the Lost Zone version of Goodra, and I still think it's the better deck. I don't care how many tournaments I know it won Salt Lake City Regionals, and spoilers, I'm actually stealing some ideas from that deck into other decks I've got coming up. But I still think the Lost Zone version's the better deck. Point, like, no cap. Gao Li, welcome back. And it's very... It's interesting to see how many people in the comments are just fine losing to Miltank. Also, we're in a really bad spot here. This is a terrible hand. We might get dunked on by Ice Rider on the next turn. Wow. Okay. I guess there's a couple ways to go about this. Do we assume that we're dead? I think we just go all in on the Shadow Rider and we pray. And if we lose, we lose. But yeah, we're an energy and an evolution away from losing this game. Because Ice Rider high rolls like that. You know what? I'm just gonna do this. Let's see if they get the next thing. This is how I play it when I'm off stream. If I know, yeah, there it is. Like, I'm not gonna... Come on, you had it. You had it. There was no point in going to the Drizzile. You were done. I was done. Salt Lake City, so much... Oh, golly. Oh, that sucks to lose that win streak. That was a good deck, too. It's like we're finally back, and then we got bad luck. Oh, well. Please don't send me back down. Please don't send me back down. Okay, losing the coin flip. Going second, we really want to get Cresselia in the active and charge up probably a Deoxys here. The deck looks really good. Gonna copy it maybe. Nice. Oof. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, what's the play? Okay, I'm almost certain it is... yeah, it's Urshifu. Okay. We can go into... Unfortunately, this is kind of a wonky setup here. We can get 2 energy on the Shadow Rider in the active, but is that really the way we want to play it? We could also Crobat. Well, what does Crobat get us, though? We put the training court down. get it, and we can get down to like 3 cards and then pray Empoleon. They're going for the Empoleon? Why would you go for the Empoleon now? The Empoleon doesn't stop anything. Okay, okay. If they get to swing for 130 and then attach it to the Urshifu, this is brazen. I guess you go for the Empoleon because the Empoleon doesn't get hit for weakness. I can understand that. Okay, we will grab some energy here. And we will quick ball away said energy. And we'll grab a Zacian. Yeah, this is probably the... At least we get 2 here, and we pray that we can get something that we can use, but... Yeah, Empoleon feels like a... I get it, though. I get it, though. If they don't want Urshifu to just get obliterated right away. Huh. We still have a terrible hand. They are going to hit for 130, and now they have to attach it to the Remoraid, which is not good. And we're still stuck. Like, I can't do anything. Oh, we can do this. We can attach Roar the Sword. And we might still lose. Losing is still in play. Especially since they got rid of the Rapid Strike energy here. They might have it in hand. Or they can go into Octillery and then swing again. And then, yeah, they're going to go into Octillery, swing again. We might have been 4D chest. This is terrible. This is terrible. We're going to... They were right. They were right. Wait, wait, why didn't you... Why are you getting the Urshifu now? You could have hit me. Okay, because they have the energy. Okay, okay, okay. And thank you, Darius Devil, for the follow. Truly appreciated. You're catching me in my absolute worst. Yeah, we just lose. This is terrible. Like, I can hit for 100 here, but then they just grab the energy, and then, yeah, we scoop. We scoop. They were right. Empoleon. Empoleon. Who would have thought? Not me. Not me. I'm the fool. Also, didn't help that we had no cards. You raged at it? Yeah. That was the right move in retrospect. So GG's to them. And it was only the right move because we had a horrible hand of cards. But speaking of horrible hands of cards, what do we even do here? Oh, and this is Zoroark? All right. And they got the Gape Jaw bogged down turn 1. Whew. You know, everyone throws shade at this deck, and I always lose against this deck. Especially when I'm trying to make a video. Like, you've probably noticed the trend that there's the Zoroark match that I always lose. That's just what happens. Every time I try and make a video, I lose to this deck. And ugh, it feels bad. We do have the potential to one-hit KO Zoroark here. Not just with Shadow Rider, with a Deoxys. With 50, yeah. The 3 energy plus a choice belt will knock this out with the V-Star power. But we have to get set up here, and unfortunately, this is a really bad start. I think we pray that they knock out Pumpkaboo at worst on the next turn. They're already popping off. You're done? We'll see. We'll see. Okay. We will go. We'll get rid of boss. I have to get rid of 2 boss's orders to even, like, get in the conversation. And we only have 1 Deoxys because we've prized 1. The Zacian's in the deck. That's good. We have 3 Shadow Riders. Okay, we have more or less our Evo Incense. We have our Heavy Ball, 2 switches. We lost the Research, 9 energy. Okay. We'll give it the honest try. We do get the Zacian. That's great. We are eating a whole bunch of incremental damage to our bench. And is it worth? I think we have to put down a Shadow Rider here. Okay. This is the play. If they knock out this Pumpkaboo, I've got 1-hit KO on this Zoroark. I don't know if that's going to be enough to win the game, but we will have a 1-hit KO on this Zoroark. How am I anyway? I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. I hope you're doing all right. And I think we have climbed out of ELO hell. This is a meta deck. This is a good deck. And hopefully we can get some good matches in. Now, with Zoroark, it's an explosive deck, but it is fiddly. It has, like, you have to play the cards in a very specific order, and you have to have the right pieces to really do the thing. When it works, it's incredible. When it doesn't, it's really bad. And they might be in that position right now. Yep, they are in that position right now. And it's time to pop off. Oh, see, they just scoop. They just scoop. GG's. We take a win. We're going to donate at least $14 to Extra Life at the end of the stream. And they just got stuck, which is one of the problems of this deck. And this is the 4 energy version. And yeah, this deck looks fine. And they've got the Sharon's Cares in there. That's great. But if you brick there, I think it has like a higher brick percentage, and not just like at the beginning of the game. At any point in the game, this whole thing can fall apart, especially the quad double turbo energy. I hate that version of the deck, IMO. You started in the start of October and you raged today. Why did you rage today? Why did you rage today? There's no... Pokemon is it's a light-hearted hard game for kids. There's no reason to rage. What do you mean? I don't rage at this game at all. Never, ever, ever. Oh, this is terrible. Oh, gosh. Okay. Let's see what we get off the mulligan. Otherwise, this looks like an Arceus Gudra deck, and we're very much not beating Arceus Gudra with just a Cresselia, so we're scooping here. Please don't send me to ELO hell. Please don't. Please don't. I just had a bad hand, Pokemon. It was your fault. It was your fault, game. I'm really hoping, like, we're getting close. Well, we still have like at least an hour on the stream. I do have to go out later today. I have a massage appointment, which is awesome. But I can't run as long. The problem is, like, I feel like we can't use much of the first 2 hours of the stream because we just haven't been playing against competition that would make for good, good material here. I see a Snom. That's generally a bad sign. Not to say that Snom is a bad Pokemon. Okay, Snom into nothing. We like that. And we can go. That gives us some options here. I think we just lean into the Zacian, or not the Zacian, into the... Let's pop a Choice Belt on there. Let's grab some energy. That's why you raged? Yeah, the turn 1 brick is, I think, one of the biggest problems with the Pokemon trading card game. And, like, the way the game is built right now, it moves so fast, and it's really important that you have a good first turn, or else the entire thing falls apart. And we do get Adventurer's Discovery off the top. And we're actually going to use this to grab a second Shadow Rider, a VMAX, and we prized both our Deoxys? Okay. Okay, we're going to grab the Deoxys V anyway. But we prized both of our V-Stars. So thank goodness we did not commit to the Deoxys V-Star here. Now, I still have no energy. I still have no energy. And Madra, thank you so much for the sub. Truly appreciated. Luckily, you didn't break anything. Yeah, I think that you just have to hold those L's when it happens. And it's not, I think another thing to note about like those bad turn 1 starts, it happens to everybody. Like you can watch the Pokemon Championships are on right now on the official Pokemon channel. Again, thank you guys for watching me instead of, you know, the best players in the world playing right now. But they'll brick. Those decks brick too. They brick in the championships. It happens. And that's just one of the realities of this game that you have to accept. And I'm not quite sure what our opponent is doing here. But it may not matter because we have a crummy hand right now. Ooh, they have the research, which I would love right now. Having 2 Shadow Riders doesn't mean anything if we can't draw any more cards. Oh, it's a V-Union deck. Oh, no. We don't have any good answers for that. We don't run Manaphy. Are we going to get finessed? Okay. Oh, that would be... How do you get decks? That's an amazing question. I have a video on my YouTube channel on how to get the good cards in the Pokemon trading card game. Now, I can go and... Give me a sec here. I will swing on the Suicune in the active. I know we're not doing a lot of damage. Oh, Dearest Devil, thank you so much for the follow. Or the sub. Appreciated. Okay, we're going to max Geist for what, 140? Or 130. Okay. So how to get good cards in PTCGO. There's a couple of ways of doing it. There are certain cards that you can just like buy the codes for on a place like Potown Store. Again, I don't have a like the Deoxys cards I'm using right now. I bought off of this site, Potown Store. Use the code Potown to save 5%. I don't get any of that kickback. And yeah, otherwise getting cards is grinding the ladder and getting coins, opening the locked packs, and then playing tournaments where you get the unlocked packs, and then you trade those packs to get the specific cards that you want. The fastest way to get cards is to trade packs for cards. And it's expensive. I think the easiest way to do it, if you've got the money, is to buy a whole bunch of packs off a site like Potown and then just trade for the specific cards you want. But it can cost a fortune to do that. So it's a combination of opening packs and then trading for stuff that you really want, buying codes for certain cards when that option is available. Also, yeah, the easiest thing, if you're looking to get a good deck right now, I would look at buying the League Battle decks. The Ice Rider or the Shadow Rider are the best investment you can make, where you just get, here's a good deck right away, go play, have fun, be awesome. I think the one to note is the Ice Rider one is rotating in a couple of months, and you're going to get less mileage out of that, but it is the better deck right now, and will be right up until rotation over the Shadow Rider, even though I like playing the Shadow Rider one a lot. How did we not get any more energy? Where did it go? I mean, we'll still take the KO. We'll still take the KO, but this isn't it. Okay, we get the Deoxys. That's great. There's an energy. Okay. We have to be horrified that they've got 3 out of the 4 pieces in there. You can't spend any more money because you spent your birthday money. That's tough. I think that, unfortunately, I guess PTCG Live will be a little better, but both PTCGO and PTCG Live are really tough if you're not spending money. It's just not really built for free players. You're going to be opening... You're going to grind a ton of packs. They are going to get their Greninja out here, and that's terrible. We have some sauce for that Greninja, though, depending on how hard they set up. Okay, so they didn't... Why didn't they set up right now? Okay, fine. Maybe because they don't have the energy for it. And that actually plays to our advantage. We have one hit KO right here on that Greninja, and I hope we get to hit it. Let's go set up all our other stuff first. We got to get home set up. Underworld door. And I will attach. And I could Marnie here, but I know their hand's not great. 30, 60, 90, 120, 80, 90. Yeah, we've got one hit KO here. Okay. And we have boss. Please, for the think of the content, homie. Put down the Greninja. Load it up with energy. Go bomb for 100. Please. Bomb for 100. Just do it. Do it. I can see it now. Just Deoxys VSTAR one-hit KOing this Greninja. It's going to be great. I don't know if we're going to get the opportunity to do that, but I really want to. Dara says, I have some VMAX and V-Stars. You have Vaporeon VMAX and V, if that's any good. It was okay when it first released. It's not really good now. At this point, it is like a worse Samurott. If you like that style of play, I would consider Samurott. And Samurott's pretty cheap to build at this point. Especially, there is a Samurott Bibarel video on my YouTube channel that is on the cheaper end of decks to build. And I think it's really good and no one's playing it. And the world champ had said there was a tournament he couldn't make it to, and he had said that he wanted to play this Samurott deck. I have a video on that on the channel as well. And I think they're both really good decks. I would look at video. Yeah, the best way to get in if you're like, I have no money, I'm just trying to play and have a decent deck, is I would look at budget deck options like a Solrock Lunatone or the Zoroark Arcanine. And yes, come on, bomb on us. Bomb on us, please. Let's go. Do your thing. Do the thing. Please. And how much HP does this have? It's 300. Yeah. Okay. 3 energy. 3 energy. That's all. Just 3 energy. You got it. You got it. Come on. Come on. Come on. Get your big play. Go hit my bench for 100 damage. You're going to feel so cool. Yes. Yes. Do it. Do it. You want to do the thing where you just like flood my bench with all of the water and do 100 damage and don't knock out anything. I know you want to do it. I don't think they have the switch card. Do you have... They don't have it. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, let's go and like... They don't know that... They don't know what we know. And we might be able to get a choice belt here too. And we'll play for that so we can hit even harder. But... no, we don't get the choice belt. But... We get Deoxys in the active. We boss up the Greninja. And we Star Force for 300 damage. GG. 360, even better. Good night. Whew. And there we go. There it is. Deoxys VSTAR. And look, I will say that the deck we were up against, not ideal. This was a build that did exist, like last year, and Greninja is what it is. What's important to showcase here is that even in the late game, we were able to get Deoxys set up to have massive one-hit KO potential. Right? Let's not sleep on that. We could have been up against Arc Duraludon. That would have one-hit KO'd that. We could have been up against Eternatus. We could have one-hit KO'd that. Like, there are, thanks to this, because of this Star Force power, you are never fully out of the game with Deoxys, and it's pretty awesome. GG's. Love that from me. Love that from me. Take that, Greninja Exodia. Absolutely. Also, I think of the V-Union cards, Greninja is the worst one you could play right now. It looks really cool when you hit it, but all they have to do is put out a Manaphy, and now it's garbage. I have a V-Union video coming up soon. No one has... I shouldn't... I mean, there's only 4 V-Unions, but I have a V-Union video coming up. It's already, like, uploaded. I just have to post it. I have a V-Union video that no one's done yet. I have a couple of videos that no one's done yet that are in the can. I'm excited to share them. They are of the rogue tier variety, but they're a lot of fun. Cowface has seen... Cowface has seen both of those. And then if anyone's wondering about Deoxys VMAX, I'm hoping to make a video on that. I was trying the other day, and it went really poorly, which is why our ELO has been bad. But I've made some adjustments, and hopefully we have a better time. You're the worst shiny hunter? Are you talking like just video games now? Anyone here picking up Scarlet and Violet? Ooh. Huh. Okay. I'm actually going to go Deoxys here. We're going to go Deoxys into Zacian. And the reason we're doing this is that we have the potential to one-hit KO this Giratina. And this is a match where we can actually do Espeon stuff as well. Yeah, maybe not right away because of God of War. Yeah, that's one of the big things is I'm excited for God of War as well. I also need to find time between now and when either of those games comes out first to finish off Mario Rabbids, which we're going to be streaming on Wednesday. I'm going to be starting that on Wednesday. You mean Shiny Snorlax? Oh, yeah, okay. New games will be the first games in a long time you buy on release. Awesome. Espionage. Mario Rabbids is sick. Awesome. I love the first one, and I cannot wait to play the second. Do you always stream Pokemon? Every Sunday, 9 a.m. I stream, Pokemon on Sundays. Wednesday is whatever I feel like. And then on the YouTube channel, we have YouTube videos going up pretty much 5 days a week at this point. I have not made the transition to all Pokemon TCG, even though at this point it would probably be better for my, my growth if I was really all about that life. What game mode am I doing? What do you mean? Like right now? This is standard format. Okay, they get 2 in the Lost Zone. Even if I would... Oh, they're going to get 4 in the Lost Zone, and they're going to chip at this Shadow Rider. That's not very nice. I think we have to go... I would like to disrupt their hand, but I think it's more important for us to research and just give us a better chance of getting the cards we need to carry on in this match. totally about that life. I'm easing into it more. Like, definitely shifting the YouTube channel to primarily Pokemon is definitely like trying to on that front. Yes, I think there's reasons for that too. I have noted. Oh, I don't want to get rid of 2 Shadow Riders right now. I really don't want to get rid of 2 Shadow Riders right now. Okay. I think we have to Marnie. Oh, we do get the Deoxys and we get the switch. Okay. I think we can afford to Marnie here instead of research. And we get a Gardevoir down. I still don't like our hand too much. We do get the attach on the Shadow Rider, and we can Javelin and also do 60 to the Giratina, which is pretty helpful. We do get the second Deoxys. That's good. How do you use your own deck on Versus? You build a deck in the deck builder, and then you go Versus, and you pick. Okay, I'll show that in a sec. Like, if you're playing theme battles, you have to pick the pre-made decks, and we'll talk about that right after this match. You found it? Okay, cool. If they don't get one of these Giratinas set up, I think it's actually better to boss up one of the Giratinas and one-hit KO it with the Deoxys and go from there. Okay, let's see how they play this, because they probably can Mirage Gate soon. And they might do that, like Mirage Gate Erase, and we'll be in trouble because we were not able to get an Espeon set up in time. And maybe we try and get the Espeon. Let's see. Let's see how they play it. If they don't have an evolution here, they do get the Sableye down. That's a little problematic for us. I really want to knock out this. I think more than anything, it is imperative that we knock out this Giratina. Oh, no, this one. Yeah. And we can take the chip. Psychic Javelin. 1, 2. And we get a Marnie and an Energy. Okay. Hopefully, like, they're still not out of it. The horrifying thing about this deck is that they are still very much in this game. They can erase any of our Pokemon here in one hit or without burning any energy with the Star Requiem. We weren't able to get Espeon set up in time. They still have the Sableye for all of the snipe shots. And we... Yeah, here comes the Giratina V-Star. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They are 1 away from hitting the Star Requiem, and then they can just erase a Pokemon. Is a Zamazenta good? Which Zamazenta? Is it the Revenge Blast one or the one that blocks VMAXs? And right now, both are not ideal. Uh-oh... Is it the Psychic? Well, yeah, there's 2 different metal ones, and there's a Psychic one. And they are going to Lost Impact. Oh, they're not going to knock it out. They're not going to knock it out. Let's go. Gardevoir. Oh, that was so good. That was so good. Okay. Okay. That was a massive misplay on our opponent's part. And we are back in the saddle on this. Okay. And you know what? I think we're not even going to bother with Sableye at this point. I don't think we need it. And we're just going to Psychic Javelin for 220. And that should be game. There we go. Best deck in the game. Goodbye. Now they might do some crazy shenanigans like trapping the Zacian in the active or something, and then they just bomb on us with Sableye over and over again. Nope. Okay. They're just gonna take the L, and I will gladly give it to them. GG's. Oh, that's what I'm talking about right there. That's what I'm talking about. Deoxys hanging on. More importantly, Gardevoir saved our bacon there, being able to hold on and tank through that hit. I think they were one card short on getting Star Requiem. If they weren't, that was a terrible decision to go with Lost Impact, but I think they were one short and still wanted to attack and didn't do the math on Gardevoir taking that down by 20. And I think even then they still would have had a problem, because we would have still taken them out. They would have had like one more turn. Maybe they could have made some stuff happen, but yeah, we were able to drop Lost Box Giratina with a League Battle deck and some Deoxys cards. GG's. Love to see it. Love to see it. Whew. And yes, so for anybody else that's curious and wondering like what Dare's Devil was asking about, in this tab, so you're going to go to the Versus screen, and on this tab you can set what mode you are playing in. On Theme Deck, you're playing only theme decks, pre-made decks. In Standard, you are playing only standard decks, which are, you know, the Sword and Shield era cards. And then Expanded is all the decks with cards up to, I think, Black and White. And then Legacy is like Heart Gold, Soul Silver into the stuff before then. And so that's how you pick. I've never seen this screen in my life. Standard, here we go. Okay. Actually, can I take a quick break? Let me set something up for the next segment that I do want to talk about and make a video about, and then we will actually, yeah, let's make a new deck here, and I just want to talk about the cards in isolation, and then we'll then we'll go back to the games. But that was a good match. GG's. Give me 1 sec. Let's see who's here. Cowface, you're running the show while I'm out. BRB. All right, we're back. Yo, Trombone Champ is ridiculous. We're going to be playing it for Extra Life. I cannot wait. And we can stream it because it seems like it's all royalty-free music or music that was made just for the game. So we can actually play a music rhythm game. on the stream. You can't win a game. Yeah, it's tough. Are you playing theme battle or like in standard or what have you? If you don't have a standard built deck, it's gonna be a really bad time trying to play in. And yeah. If you don't have a, unfortunately, the way that the meta is right now, if you don't need a top tier deck. I'll say this straight up. You do not need a top tier deck, but you probably need like a deck that is at least is built well, has an underlying concept, has the right amount of energy, has the right trainer cards, and you will do better. But if you're just rolling in with the theme decks that the game gives you, you will get obliterated. It's just not built for that. Yeah, if you don't have a standard deck built, I would just play in theme battle where it's a much more even playing field. JF Raptor asks, can I play the game with a touchpad mouse? I think you can. And dad bods are okay. Thank you so much for renewing your sub. Frodo says it's rough, but buy Ice Rider Calyrex or Shadow Rider Calyrex. They're cost effective. Yeah, that's my one piece of advice to anyone looking to, biggest piece of advice, looking to get into the game and you're like, oh man, I don't have any cards. I would go to, oh, wrong button. I would go and buy one of these two decks, either the Ice Rider deck or the Shadow Rider deck. They've got one in stock right now in Potown. You can use the promo code Potown to save 5%, or you can get the Ice or the Shadow Rider one, which is the core of the deck. The deck that I'm playing right now is a minor variation on this League Battle deck right here. You spent your beat. You want to, but can't? Well, then, yeah, it's going to be a tough road, unfortunately. Calface says, starting out, theme deck play is good. Grind for enough coins to get the Vivid Voltage Charizard deck. Yes, with your coins, your first two investments should be the Charizard deck and the Dragonite deck, and then you play the ladder and grind that way. Okay. How do you buy that with coins? Yeah, no problem. So you're going to go to see, there's a button. Why is it not showing up? My cursor is not showing up. There. Yeah, we will cancel this. You're going to go to the shopping cart icon and you're going to go to the decks section. And the decks you are looking for is this Charizard deck and this Dragonite deck. These are the two best decks in theme deck format. They are very strong relative to the other decks in the game in this particular mode, and you will have fair fights against people playing similar decks, and you'll be able to get a bunch of wins, build up your coins so that you can then buy these booster packs and hopefully pull the cards that you can then use to build a standard deck. You have 155 coins? All right, well, you're going to have to start grinding. And yeah, so if you've got like literally nothing, right? You're playing against the computer. If you've got nothing, right? You're going to be using, let's say, like this Born of Fire, Crushing Current, Hidden Depths. What I would do is you're going to play in like these three leagues, and you're going to beat all of these trainers with the three decks that you have, the Hidden Depths, the Born of Fire, Crushing Current. You will get a star for each one. Once you get enough coins, buy the Dragonite or the Charizard deck, go back and play these again to get the fourth star. You will get a free pack for each one of these you completely fill. And there's a bunch of different AI opponents you can play, and you can grind this out to get more coins and get more packs. And that's how you start. Okay, I wanted to talk about Deoxys VSTAR here. Next week we'll be doing Zera Aura, but today we're doing Deoxys VSTAR. Let me just get set up again. So, no, I appreciate the questions. That's why we're here. So, anytime. But I'm actually going to turn off the channel points here because I'm going to do a YouTube-y bit part here, and if I might be a little slow to respond in the chat, bear with me. There will be a point in this where you can chat as well. All right. There's a lot of talk right now about the Pokemon trading card game and Kyurem VMAX and Giratina V-Star, and Palkia, of course, is still on the radar as one of the biggest threats in the game. But there's some cards that no one's really talking about right now that kind of got released in a special set. And one of those was Zeraora V-Star and VMAX, and the other was Deoxys V-Star and VMAX. Are these worth picking up? I'm Jet from inthirdperson.com. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and let's talk about Deoxys, V-Star, and VMAX and whether they're worth buying. So you can either get them by buying the physical box, and you'll get the V, the V-Star, and the VMAX in the box. But if you want to build a deck, particularly if you're playing on PTCGO, you might want to go, oh gosh, that's the wrong screen. That's the wrong screen. You might want to go to a place like a Potown store and pick them up. Currently, at the time of this recording, these are selling for $5.99 US for a V, a VMAX, and a V-Star. I would imagine that this price is going to go down a lot. So if you're looking to get these and you can wait, I would suggest waiting, because I think the prices on these will drop. Now, let's go back to the cards and talk about what they do and what makes them special. Let's go with Deoxys VMAX. It's got 330 HP. It's got the ability Protective DNA. All of your Pokemon take 30 less damage from attacks from your opponent's Pokemon V-Star. And with the way that the meta is going right now with Palkia and Giratina and a lot of V-Star Arceus, there's a lot of V-Star Pokemon in the meta right now, and being able to take less damage from them is great. Also, you have the move Max Drain for 160 damage, where you also heal 30 damage from this Pokemon. You can charge this up with double turbo energy, but the way that I like to play this deck at this point is with Arceus. So I've got an example build here where I'm going to make a video on this. I might have tweaked it, but you kind of play it like Arceus Gudra, where you've got Arceus to charge up the Deoxys so it can hit for 160, and then you fill it with healing cards like Hyper Potion, like Lucky Ice Pop, like Suspicious Food Tin, and you try and make Deoxys super tanky, with Gardevoir as well to reduce damage from Vs. And that's kind of the play that I think works best for a Deoxys V-Star. Is it good though? I think of the two cards, Deoxys VMAX is the weaker of the two. And personally, I don't think Deoxys VMAX is that great. Yes, you could find other ways to play it. You can play it by itself with double turbo energy, but I just don't think it does enough damage or protects itself enough or heals enough to really be relevant. If anything, I think it's actually a worse Gardevoir VMAX, where Gardevoir VMAX hits for 180 and heals 50 from itself rather than taking 30 less from V-Stars. And yeah, technically, yeah, I don't think this is the strongest of the two, and it's maybe not worth it. However, I really like Deoxys V-Star, and what makes Deoxys V-Star so cool is that its Psychic Javelin is okay. There are going to be times where 190 plus a Choice Belt 220, you can get early KOs with this. You can charge this up with a Cresselia or a Shadow Rider or a Celebrations Zacian to get that energy on there in the first place. But the V-Star Power Star Force is actually really cool. For one Psychic Energy, you do 60 damage times the number of energy on both Pokemon. If you're thinking about Arceus, which usually has 3 energy on it, and you can get this Deoxys with the 3 energy for the Psychic Javelin, can just hit for 300 damage instead, or 360 damage. And it's not that hard to pull off. And I'm not sure if you've watched the video or watched the stream where we pulled off this play a number of times, scoring massive one-hit KOs on big Pokemon that just were not expecting it. And I find that the Star Force V-Star power is sometimes enough to overcome its main attack just not hitting as hard. And personally, I really like the Shadow Rider build that we have going on right now, but there are ways of playing Deoxys V-Star that don't require the Shadow Rider engine. I have a version that I just had on screen that took out the Shadow Riders and was just playing it with the Cresselia, the Zacian instead, and a different draw engine. But regardless of how you play it, I think this card has some sauce. Now, are Deoxys VSTAR and VMAX going to be like top tier cards or decks in the meta? Probably not. Are they decent enough if you're looking to build a rogue tier deck? I think so. I think that Deoxys VSTAR in particular is a lot of fun and can take down meta decks because that VSTAR power is so good, and not many people know that it's even coming because no one sees Deoxys VSTAR on the ladder. So if you really want it, I think that I would buy this for the VSTAR and not really worry too much about the VMAX. But I would recommend waiting for the price to come down. Now, if you just have to have the Deoxys right now, by all means, go for it. But I do anticipate that the price of this will come down, possibly by the time you watch this video. And at that point, it becomes like a pretty decent budget option if you're looking to build a rogue tier deck with some sauce on it. So there we go. That is my thoughts on Deoxys, VSTAR, and VMAX. I think they're okay with the VSTAR being better of the two, but I think that in particular, the Deoxys VSTAR has a little bit of sauce to it, and you can catch opponents off guard with that VSTAR attack. But what say you? What do you think about Deoxys VSTAR and VMAX? And am I overrating them? Do you think they're garbage and I shouldn't be telling people to buy these? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And before I go, some quick plugs. You can find me on all of the things: YouTube, TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram at InThirdPerson. You can find me on Twitch at InThirdPerson, where I stream the game, Pokemon trading card game, every Sunday at 9 a.m. Eastern time. And check out my website, inthirdperson.com, for more articles and videos on video games, board games, and other nerdy pursuits. So for everybody in the stream, stick around. But everybody watching this on YouTube, thank you so much for watching, and we're out. Later. All right, chat, don't go anywhere. We're here. We're here. You got 2 coins for 1 star. I mean, it's a grind. It's a grind. And you'll get more. You'll get more. If you can get a theme deck and play the ladder, get that, you'll be okay. JF Raptor says, thanks guys, you just purchased Trombone Champ, downloading now. You really hope you can play this game with a laptop touchpad mouse. If not, you'll use a pro controller. I don't know how it would work on a controller, but I guess you could. It uses the mouse cursor to go up and down primarily, so it should be fine. I haven't downloaded it yet. But I will before Extra Life. Oh, channel points back on. Let's go. Hopefully we can get some good matches. The Giratina one was good. Excuse me. All right, this is not ideal. Not ideal in the slightest. We might just scoop our cards here. Let's see what our opponent has. If we're stuck with this, like, we might just be dead. Like, even if we had... Let's see what they have. It's Arceus Flying Pikachu. Oh, no. Okay, if we can top deck a Marnie or even a research, I'll even settle for a Professor's Research. We might have a chance here. And if they don't attach an energy, we have a little bit better of a chance. But otherwise, like, we'll just scoop. Did we win that? Oh, the Giratina one we won, so we have to update the count. This is like 8. Not 78, 8. Yes, you need to be Twitch affiliate in order to get channel points on your channel. Okay, they get Radiant Gardevoir down. Let's see how badly they've bricked. Okay. The Fog Crystal was awesome. We can do some stuff. It doesn't show. You might have to turn it on, but otherwise it should be on by default. Did you just get affiliate? It may take a couple of hours if. Ooh, they are gonna get their 2 cards, but they're not gonna be able to charge anything up in a meaningful way here. Yesterday. Okay, did you fill out all the paperwork and stuff? Yeah, fill out the application process and everything. Also, congratulations on reaching Twitch affiliate. Yeah, if you go through you have to go through you don't just get it automatically. You have to do the onboarding process and fill out all that stuff. And then afterwards, I think it takes a couple of hours for all the affiliate stuff to kick in. Yeah, so you should have gotten an email from Twitch if you hit it that gives you the invite. How many of you here are aspiring Twitch streamers? All right, they're just going to go and hope they can get the paralysis on, and that's not a bad play at all. And I hope we don't get Marnied here. I wouldn't be surprised if we get Marnie Path, though. Lowers hand. Yeah, I've been streaming since... Technically been streaming since the very end of 2016. I didn't start... 2017, I started streaming on YouTube and then moved to Facebook. And then at early 2018, I started streaming on Twitch. And Twitch has been fun. I love streaming here. I do have many gripes about Twitch and the platform and the way they run the service, but I still think it is the best streaming platform in the biz. And I really hope that they leave Flying Pikachu in the active. That would be pretty sick. If they don't, they're thinking long and hard here. Twitch is better for the time being. For the time being, I think YouTube is making amazing strides, and Twitch has been dropping the ball for years. And there may come a time. Ooh, I don't know if I agree with that. I really don't know if I agree with that play. And we're going to go into Deoxys here. And we can hit for 200, but we'll go with the 190. And we'll Psychic Javelin, soften up both of these two. We still need more of a bench here. This is not particularly good for us right now. And they are going to hit, yep. And that's going to only hit for 140. And they're not getting anything charged up. So this has been an absolute rock fight. And we're going to... Oh, and we get Marnied. Okay, that's actually fine. Thank you. Thank you. Watch us get Marnied into an even worse hand than this. Yeah, speaking of... No, we can get some stuff off of this. We're going to Espeon. We're going to quick ball the Espeon away for a Crobat, and then hopefully get some more cards. And yeah, Shadow Rider VMAX is kind of tantalizing here, so we can start to establish a bench. But I think we'll eat our 140 here. And probably get a second Deoxys set up so that we can one-hit KO this Arceus later. They are kind of in a bad spot, though, because, yeah, they're going to lose 3 prizes this turn unless they bail out. I don't know if they want to do that, though. They might. Yeah, I would not, if you are an aspiring streamer, I would still stay on Twitch for the time being, but I would not sleep on YouTube. And, oh, we got that research. Excellent. And if anything, you should really set up your escape hatch so that if/when... Ooh, no, this is not good. Having to get rid of 2 Shadow Riders, especially knowing that Path to the Peak is probably coming here. Okay, let's go get our second Deoxys down. And I think we'll still play Shadow Rider V and get that energy on. And let's go and Psychic Javelin again, and we're gonna hit the Arceus for some more damage. Please. Okay, we do get a bunch of energy here, which is good. I don't think they've got it. I don't think they got it like that. Like, do they have a Melanie? Oh, they do have Empoleon here. I mean, maybe there's a Melanie into hitting for 180 and then we're screwed. Highly unlikely, though. You can't get any energy. Yeah, that's the thing with the starter decks and the theme decks, is that they're not built in the same way as... They're not built optimally. They are built for beginner level play and are just trying to, like, ease players in. They do have the Melanie. They have a water energy, so they can at least get started, but it's probably 190... I think, yeah, we're going to be 10 damage short unless we use our V-Star power right here. I think, yeah, we use our V-Star power here. I could just put an extra I could put an extra energy on Deoxys. Oh, thank you so much, Gazer Beam, for the 25 bits. Welcome back. I have not seen you online much. Like, since the last time I was like, I'm going to go say hi to Gazer. I feel like maybe you were on like once. I could be wrong, though. Also, we are going to... we got the win. GG's. Damn. I got distracted there. I wanted that win. Maybe twice since then. Yeah. Again, when I see you on, I'll come by and say hello, but thank you for dropping by and thank you for the bits. What are your thoughts on Deoxys? This is a $1 million question today. Oh, this is bad. This is a bad starting hand. Okay. They have a bad hand too. You like the VMAX. I'm the opposite. I like the V-Star. I'm not a fan of the VMAX, but I will be making a video on the VMAX showcasing it. But interesting. Like, I don't think either of them are going to be meta relevant, but I do think the V-Star is at least fun to play and has some sauce. Oh, damn. What? Gazer Beam with the sub. Truly appreciate it. So I think I have to Marnie here, but I know their hand is horrible. And I could do 90 damage on... Okay. For funsies, we're going in. Espeon is going in. I don't want to give you anything. We're going to hit for 90. And if you don't have anything else here... we win with Espeon. No! Oh, no. What is this? Are we just going to get hit with like a Giratina here? Damn it. I thought it was so clever. Oh, Kyurem. Okay. Should have Marnied? Not necessarily. Oh. Are they going to... Yeah, they're going to hit their attack and retreat. They do lose all that energy, though. They do lose all that energy. They do... They 120. Okay, let's see what we can do now. This is bad, but... And we're actually going to put down... What do we have in terms of... We have 2 Deoxys and 2-2. Okay. I'm not going to be able to attack with this Shadow Rider anyway. So I'd rather just load up the Deoxys and pray. We'll use that Crobat as a pivot. We'll attach. And please. Please. Okay, we can make this work. We can make this work. And they got rid of their... Okay, we got Pumpkaboo too. I don't know if that's going to matter much. But we can't... What do we put down? I think we put down another... I could put down Zacian to get the 3rd energy. Or I can get down a Shadow Rider right now. I'm going to put down the Shadow Rider and bank on the long-term investment of having 2 set up. We will Zen Shot, though, for another 90. This is still bad for them. Like, they don't have a lot going on. They will get the Irida, and maybe they get 1 to 2 energy on there, but like without a Palkia, they're not accelerating in any meaningful way here. And we can just Javelin and knock this out. Oh, they didn't even get a Palkia here. They might still get it. No regrets. Okay. What else is... The Kangaskhan is OP. Not sure what deck you're playing off the top of my head. But, yeah, interesting insight there. All right, they're going to go straight into the Crobat to defend. And that may be a mistake. Let's see. We do have them on the ropes here. This is what I was banking on, was getting the Shadow Rider on. And do we actually set up a second Deoxys, or do we... Do we set up yet again? I think we set up another Deoxys. I'm feeling greedy. I'm feeling incredibly greedy. And we will Underworld Door to the second Deoxys. And we get a switch. And we're actually going to use the switch instead in case we have to attack with Shadow Rider. And we will Psychic Javelin onto... I probably should have hit the other one instead. Okay, we have a potentially easy target on the bench. And I just don't see them. I don't see them having it. Crushing Current deck? Okay, cool. Can we trade? No, I don't do trades. And almost all my cards are locked because I just use the in-game packs. I don't understand why they have not gotten a Palkia out at this point. Where is the Palkia? This is too many Kurums. There it is. GG's. Did they even have Palkia in their deck? Yeah, they did. They had a 1/1 Palkia. Okay, that can be a problem if you're only playing 1/1 Palkia, but I get it. Palkia is really hard to get, and Palkia is really expensive, and they paid for the one. That's what they had. Just kind of unfortunate that it went that way. But Espeon. GG's, we put up another win on the board, and we're going to be donating at least $18 to Extra Life at the end of the stream. Damn, I was really banking on hoping that would be a good match that I could put in the YouTube video, but that was terrible. You got a gift sub? Oh, nice. Who gifted the sub? Oh, Idawat gifted that to Gazer Beam. Idawat, thank you so much for the gift sub. Thank you for clearing that up, because on the screen it just says Gazer Beam subbed. But it's all love regardless. Much appreciated. I want to get at least, like, we got the Giratina win was good. The Greninja V Union win was good for the memes. But I really would like at least one more solid match. And I do have to go for, oh man, sounding like so bougie here, A-Rod. Oh, Gator Beam, thank you so much for the 100 bits. Paying some of it forward. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. Okay. We're going to go and get Deoxys set up. And we'll Crobat here. And let's go and get Zacian set up. You don't want to see people here having fun and not being subbed. They don't have to be subbed. No one has to be subbed. I am honored that anyone... I think that's the thing with Twitch, and I think a lot of people take this for granted, is that I think people go live on stream and they get disappointed when no one shows up. But like, you're competing against every form of entertainment in the universe. It's not just you, it's the millions of other Twitch streamers. I could go watch a YouTube video, I can go watch TV, I can go hang out with my friends. There's a billion things that anyone can do with their time other than spend it with you on your stream. So when I think about it in those terms, if anyone, like even one person says, you know what, there is no better place I would rather be than to watch this person stream, like, that's awesome. That's amazing. Okay, I think we're okay. I'm not gonna fart around here too much. I will just take the win here. This sad Aaron is going to get obliterated. And so yeah, that's the... There we go. GG's. Let's go put up another one. That's 10, so we're donating at least $20. Oh, $20 at the end of the stream to Extra Life. Can't gift sub for some reason. Oh, okay, that's weird. No worries. But yeah, I think that you, when you, as a streamer, you have to think about what is it about your stream that makes it a place that someone would say, you know what, there's all this other stuff in the world, but I would rather be here. And it's a really tough question to answer. The toughest question of all, and it's taken me years to get to where I am, and I'm still a long way to go. Okay, Lucario. This is probably gonna... I don't want to count them out. Like, Lucario, I love... Man, I stand Lucario VSTAR so hard. I love this card. Thank you, JF Raptor, for the 100 bits. Oh, they're just gonna switch... Okay, switching to Mew. That's fine. I think Lucario VSTAR is so good within the context of Arceus. You put a Choice Belt on there, and it hits for 270 damage. Ah, so good. But it is awkward. I did try and build a Lucario VSTAR deck straight up, and I was just like, I don't know how I get the energy on here. Okay, so they only have 2 cards, and I would rather research so that we prize the Zacian. Of course, we prize the Zacian. This is awkward. Okay. Well then. Let's go get a second Shadow Rider down then, and let's just research our hand and try and build as wide of a board as we can. And the Cresselia would have been really nice here, and unfortunately we don't have it. So let's go and grab the second Deoxys, and we wait and we pray. You gotta go for your tea. All right, see you later. Thank you for dropping by, dearest devil. And they do get the Lucario VSTAR, and if they've got the double turbo, at least we can... We're gonna serve... I don't even know if we survive. We might be dead. Oh man, we got a hype train on the channel. Shout out. Thank you, All Good Tech, for the sub. Hype train is on. That's pretty sick. Thank you all for your support. I bluffed on the... I screwed up the last time we had a hype train. I didn't realize we had a hype train, and I was just like, oh, it'd be cool if we had a hype train. But yeah, there's the hype train. And Deoxys is not dead. Thank goodness. Now, I still don't know if we have enough to make something happen here. I think we can get rid of a... We can get rid of a training court and grab a Crobat. And I think the play is Oh, I probably should have done Crobat first before drawing these cards. Ooh, okay. This is actually perfect. All right. We Crobat now to hopefully get a second energy. Yes. All right. Underworld Door. Onto this Deoxys. We get the third energy. And I could guarantee the Deoxys, but I need the Deoxys and a switch. We get the switch. This is going to do... Oh, that's going to do 280. We can knock that out. Sick. All right, we'll take that. We'll take that. There we go. Lucario, get out of here. We'll hit for 320, and we're still not ideal. We do get 2 boss, though. I don't think they have anything that can one-hit KO us. You're coming back, though? Okay. Yeah, see what happened? This is the problem with Lucario. What happens after this? At least with Arceus, you can get it set up, and Arceus can hang around for a couple turns before getting knocked out. And yeah, we're gonna murder that Urshifu for 3 prizes. Okay, and they're gonna pivot into the... I expect a Gale Thrust here. Yep. Yep. As they should. As they should. Only 100 damage. Oh my goodness. And Deoxys just says, nah, fam. Oh no, it's not enough. 320, we're 10 damage short. Uh-oh. I did not account for this. I did not account for this. I don't think they have enough. I still don't think they have enough. Yeah, especially if they're going to charge up that Lucario instead, which isn't necessarily the worst idea, but they're doing like, okay, they're going to bail out. And we have all the bosses. Easy snipe. Yep. Although, do we snipe the Lucario instead? Caitlyn. Really? We're gonna Caitlyn for 1 card? Fam. Okay. Okay. You know what? I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining. Let's go and actually set up... I'm gonna put some energy on a Shadow Rider here. That might be all we need. And is there any energy in the... No, there isn't. Okay. Let's go grab this Urshifu and smack it for another 320. Get ourselves down to 1 prize. And we should have game in hand, even though this has been a dumpster fire of a match. There's the Zacian. Yeah, at this point, it's attach a bunch of stuff and then knock out a Mew. And yeah, they can use their Aura Star and KO. That's fine. And what do we want to attack with? I think we attack with the Shadow Rider at this point. Yeah. That's it. We do have energy retrieval in hand as well, so we can just grab all the... Okay, we got the win. We got the win. GG's. 11 on the board. Oh, hold on. Let me text one thing. Okay, let's go. Back at it. Do a couple more. I just want like 1 good match. I think that, yeah, I got 2 good ones. The Ice Rider one was kind of shaky. Ugh. The pressure's on for real. And it kind of sucked. I had some good material, but I was so angry trying to make a different video the other day that I deleted all of it. I deleted the good material by accident too. And this is I don't like this hand. You're too laggy to send them? Oh, no. And Zoroark is not good. This is not a good match. Shadow Mist actually is not the worst here because they can't play any special energy or stadium cards, and I'm guessing this is gonna require special energy. We could just cheese them out and just play Shadow Mist over and over again until we win. Or they just quit. Right? I don't even have to bench anything. Let's see what they have. Do you mostly face males in this game? I mean, okay. Here, that's it. I'm not going to give you escape rope. I'm not going to give you anything. I'm just going to sit here and spam. Oh no, they've got fighting energy. Damn it. No, this isn't going to work. This isn't going to work. Why do you have fighting energy? I mean, their hand is terrible right now. Okay. That means we're going to go into Deoxys. And I will say JF Raptor. It looks like male avatars, but this card game definitely skews male. And I think that there's a lot of competitive gaming that kind of skews towards a male audience. I would love to see a world where more women play, but that has been a ongoing challenge in competitive gaming spaces. I think we got to go and start charging up the Shadow Rider, actually. But yeah, even in like IRL competitive or the content creators, like it's mostly men. And I hope that we can, like, part of it is just like the interest in this type of games. It's maybe women maybe not feeling as welcome in competitive gaming spaces because men can be garbage. But there are some women in the Pokemon trading card game community that are amazing players. There was a regionals where Piper Lapine won the whole thing with like the hardest deck in the game to play, and she was incredible. And I do hope that we can see a world where there's more female representation in just gaming, period. I hope they don't have the energy and all the pieces to score this massive KO. I really don't want to see that. I would love to get the win on this deck, though. A fighting build. I've never seen a fighting build of Zoroark before. Am I missing something? Is this the secret sauce right here? It was good that they don't have special energy. Personally, I am of the mentality that Zoroark should have regular energy in it because I think we put the choice belt on. I think we put on the Deoxys. I'm gambling here a little bit. We're gonna grab. I should have grabbed. Okay, we'll Crobat, grab a couple cards. And we do get another Shadow Rider. I don't know if I want the Shadow Rider, actually. We're going for it. That's fine. We'll Underworld Door to the Deoxys. We do get the Deoxys VSTAR. And Deoxys is actually going to knock this out with the VSTAR power. And I don't know if they're going to be able to respond in kind. So let's go in Marnie. Because, yeah, with the 18, 24, yeah, we're going to hit like 330 damage here. Clean versus 3, 6, 9, 12, 13. Yeah, this isn't going to be enough. So let's just go and retreat. And let's see if they had this on their bingo card for today. Were they prepared for the Deoxys VSTAR sauce? 330 damage. Get out of here. Let's see if they have it. Bring him out. Bring him out. We are like You can never count this deck out. Zoroark is kind of nuts in the how it can go from hitting for 0 damage to hitting for 300 plus damage. At the same time, it is also a deck that can just hit for nothing. It really needs all of the stars to align to make it work, which is why there are a number of people who are cool on it. But like, I tend to lose to this deck a lot. And they're going to let their cards rip and hope that they can build a lot of damage on their bench right here. They're going to need some damage pumps, some Gengars. Do they have? They've got both Gengars here, so they can hit for at least 180. And at this point, we're only doing 220. It would be nice if we could get a boss to take out the Crobat, at which point they... Oh, we're going to get Marnied. That's not good. But we get Marnied into boss, and if we get Marnied into boss, then we can put this game potentially out of reach. It was nice to get that energy, though. Oh, we have no energy. This is bad. This is bad. Oh, we do have boss. Okay, and we get the win. GG's. Okay, that was a little bit of a wonky game, to kind of showcasing some of the struggles that Zoroark can have. But the big game changer, once again, Deoxys VSTAR having the ability to pretty much one-hit KO anything in the game before your opponent sees it. And we've seen it now like a bunch of times where it's not that hard of a play to pull off. And once you hit it, your opponent's going to have a really tough time recovering from that. And there goes another... You know, people are going to argue that maybe Zoroark isn't top tier, like tier 2 perhaps, but still one of the stronger decks in the game, just getting destroyed by Deoxys VSTAR. Loving it. GG's. Man, 7-game win streak. We've lost a couple times, but this deck has been on fire. Okay. Heads, we'll do a couple more. We do get the coin flip there. Turn 1. Oh, yikes. Of course. Just like that. Oh, dude. Fake Ghost Pirate Robot. Thank you so much for the sub. Much appreciated. Stronger deck building than a corrupt housing... a corrupt housing developer. You got it. Okay. We're going first. And that's not ideal considering what we're up against right now. I'm almost certain we're up against the Steelix deck. And the Steelix deck is basically just here for the memes. Okay. We don't really have a lot going on. I will throw down with the Adventurer's Discovery. Yeah, this is the Steelix deck. So we might get finessed on by a meme deck. Shoutouts to Andrew, Tricky Jim, Andrew Mahone for this build here. I really don't want to lose to this. It would make great content for them if we lost to this, but I really don't want to lose to this. We're not really in a position to attack next turn, though. Oh, they're playing it different. They're using the Magnezone. Oh, okay. Let's see. Let's see. There's still a decent chance that we are going to lose here. Cramorant. What the heck? No idea what that's about. But we will go Shadow Rider. I think Shadow Rider VMAX, yeah. And the... Oh, we prized the Zacian? Of course we prized the Zacian. Okay. We'll go Deoxys. And I'm actually not going to attach this energy here because I want to... Oh, I grabbed too many... I have too many VMAXs. I'm an idiot. I've screwed this up. Okay. We may shame scoop soon. Let's see. This is a terrible deck though. So Oh. I'm going to feel real tight if we lose to this. And they have research. Gosh. Their hand is immaculate. Oh, no. They're going to set up for a massive one-hit KO here. And then, yeah, they've got the Basculins to get the other things going. And then this is going to get Thorntoned into... It's a whole thing. Hopefully they don't pull it off. Hopefully they don't pull it off. We do make this a little better for ourselves here. We can go and grab... We have one Deoxys in our hand, and apparently we've prized one, so terrible time to have put the second one down. All right. We do get the third energy, which is great, but we still need a switch card, and I don't like that they have a massive hand of cards, so we're going to get rid of all that. Now, the big problem is they are one energy away from just obliterating our Deoxys, at which point we just lose. So I have definitely rolled the dice here, and if we lose, we lose. Like, yeah, if they've got the third energy, I'll let you see the attack, and then we'll scoop. The deck is at least a third energy. Yep. All right, I'm hovering. I'm hovering over the concede button. Like, there was a world where I could have left the Crobat in the active and just lost the Crobat instead. They are going to get the Magnezone here. Yeah, so we're going to die. Yeah, we were already dead. They have no cards. That might be something to exploit later, but right now, like, I have nothing. Oh, and the Cramorant's just And Idawat, thank you for the 100 bits. Much appreciated. Now, they need the evolution card to the Basculin, or they lose. So we're not out of this just yet. Not out of this just yet. Let's go and put Gardevoir up. And we'll draw some cards. Oh, we got the win. GG's. That was it. They did not have the pieces to finish the combo, and we just take the win. GG's. Okay, so we'll put that up to 13. Okay, we've got 8 in a row. Wow. That's pretty awesome. So good thing we did not scoop. Good thing we did not scoop, because they didn't have the combo. You like that deck? I mean, it's fun. It's certainly fun. Definitely not competitive, but fun. Yeah, it's a meme deck. It's kind of like the not as good Kyogre deck back in the day. Oof. Not an ideal starting hand. We do have some outs to Pokemon here, and hopefully we can just ditch the Espeon. I would have liked to have shown the Espeon, and it's probably not too... they're not going to run Sableye, right? Right? There's no... Okay, what do we have? We have the Zacian. We have at least all the Pokemon. We have 3 Fog Crystals. Our hand looks fine. Our hand looks fine. So we will grab the Zacian. Let's go see what we have in the prizes. I should have checked that first. We do get Gardevoir. That's great. And I will go and grab... Let's grab a Crobat here and draw some more cards. And then we can decide if we go into... I think I still want to go into Deoxys if we can pull a Deoxys. Okay. Yes, we're going into Deoxys first. And we're going to hold on to the Choice Belt just in case they have Lost Vacuum. I don't want to lose the choice belt right this second. All right, they're going to go and put down... Let's see if they have the means of getting... They probably do, right? Like, the Gudra decks run a billion switch cards, and they don't care. They've got energy, and they're going to put Greninja down and draw some more stuff. Oh, yeah. Oh, they're going to strap up already? Damn, dressed for the occasion. I think they got dressed too early. We're like one energy and an evolution card away from smacking this Gudra out of the game. I don't know if that was the right play. Oh, they're going to boss up. What are they going to boss up? Okay, yeah, Gardevoir. And that's why I shouldn't have played the balloon. Now it's a little harder. But... Marnieing them does give them... Oh, no. Okay. That's a little unfortunate. I will Roar of the Sword into Shadow Rider. That was a really heads-up play. I could have gone into the Gardevoir, but it would just be a waste. So now we have to pray that we can get... Oh, that's the other thing, right? One of the other surprise things is that Deoxys can one-hit KO Gudra even if they do their Rolling Iron. It has the potential to do that in this deck. If you load up enough energy onto the Deoxys, if that has 3, this has 3, this does 360 damage before the choice belt. 270, 89. And you can add even more energy onto this, and then it's dead. So definitely protect the Deoxys in this. That is our goal. I actually would like to get a second... No, we should play into the Shadow Riders, yeah. And they will go into a Comfy. They're behind on their Comfy stuff. Hey, welcome back. Yeah, this would be a really good game to win if we got... If we could get the... If we can get like an Evo Incense and just destroy that Gudra, that would be incredible. I don't know if we're going to get it, though. Okay, that's fine. Oh! Hold on. Wait. Do we get... I can destroy this Gudra right now. I would love to smash this one. Okay. This is the play. We're going to play it a little conservative here. We're going to knock out this Gudra and soften this one up. And... we're going to take our 2 prizes. And we will Javelin that one. And now force them to do some stuff. $240. And we're a V-Star power away. They're going to Melanie, so they'll probably attack here for 200, and then let's see if they fully heal. Even if they fully heal, we still might be able to obliterate this thing. And they're going to heal. Okay, can we do it? Can we do it? Oh, man. Dare Self, they're going to go Rolling Iron, but check this out, right? I'm going all in on this attack right here. Check this out. We do get the Shadow Rider. We don't get any more energy. That's unfortunate. But Star Force, good night. 370 damage. 3, 2. They still can hit this with the Cramorant, and that's going to be sad. But They're in a really bad spot at this point. Down 4 prizes. How do they respond? They will get the 110. Oh, no. Okay, they're going to want to do some other stuff here. That's fine. 6. Yeah, they want to at least get Mirage Gate going, I would imagine. And I don't know how we play this. Like, we're going to lose this. Oh, okay. Sure. Yeah, they're making a last-ditch effort here, going all in on the Greninja. And they will snipe this and then soften probably the Shadow Rider up, and that's fine. I don't hate that play for them because we... I can't one-hit KO... Oh, okay. I was going to say, I can't one-hit KO this Greninja unless I get an extra energy, and they just made it easier for me to one-hit KO this Greninja. So we should be fine for the rest of this match. Deoxys VSTAR. What a hunk. Oh. Y'all are seeing this too, right? Y'all are seeing this too. I'm saying this card... Oh, they're saving the snipe for later. Interesting. Okay. I still don't think it's going to be enough, but... Actually, you know what? I might want to gust up the... How many boss do we have? We still have one other boss besides this. So, let's go Underworld Door onto this Calyrex. And let's put another Shadow Rider down. And I'm actually gonna gust up the Greninja because I know I can knock the Cramorant out no problem at this point. So let's go and hit the Greninja for 130, just enough. Just enough. And that should be game. Please tell me that's game. Do we have any other Shadow Riders in the... We must have all the other ones just buried in the back here. Hit me for 110. Do what you must. Yep. Even Gudra with the rolling iron just got railed. Oh, and they're going to Fantina. Okay. 120 less damage from Pokemon V, and they will escape rope here into probably the Cram. So they are going to hang on like a little longer. I mean, max respect to that. And I actually don't know if I can KO here. Let's go and Underworld Door to this. If I put the other Deoxys down, we would have been able to do it. But here we cannot. Okay, we'll Underworld Door to ourselves and see if we can overcome the Fantina. I think we can. I think we can. Man, what an immaculate Shadow Rider play right here. Oh, that's a thing of beauty right there. Is this going to be enough, though? No, it's not. The tank Cramorant. How many more Fantinas do you got? How many more? Oh, okay. I mean, max respect to them. They have played this to the bitter end. If they somehow come back from this, I'm going to be so mad. There can't be, right? There just can't be. No way. No how. This was a good match, though. This was a good match. Okay, what are they scooping? Oh, okay. What do they even have left? I guess it's just throw Gudra in the active and Fantina and pray. You got 3 more wins. Yeah, we got a bunch more. Okay, yeah, just hit. I think they're going to pop Gudra in the active. No, they're not. We just take the win, and I will play with my food just a little bit here. Do we have... Oh, no. Okay, here we go. Just to make sure. I don't want any more shenanigans here. Here we go. We got all the energy. Look at this Shadow Rider spread. Even without the Deoxys, we would be like, oh, magnifique. 280 damage on the Cramorant. GG's. And there we go. Like, Gudra VSTAR, the absolute nightmare of the format right now. Not many decks have the tools to take out Gudra VSTAR, but Deoxys can. Deoxys VSTAR just says, I don't care about your 200 damage. I don't care about your 80 reduction. I'm just going to wipe everything in my path off of the map. And look, all the other things we can say about Deoxys VSTAR, like, oh, it's only 270 HP. How do you get the Psychic Energy on there with Psychic Javelin? 190 is not enough. If you've got this in the right context, like, Deoxys VSTAR is an actual problem, and I am absolutely smitten with this card. And we've done a lot, right? Like, we've won so many games with Deoxys VSTAR today that I think there's something here. Like, I don't think it's necessary. I still don't think it's got what it takes to go up against the best of the best. But can you surprise other decks with Deoxys VSTAR? Absolutely. Absolutely. Anyhow, GG. All right, I'm gonna record. Are you record for YouTube? Yours here? I don't know what you mean by that, but yes, all your chats will be in the YouTube video too. And yeah, the easiest way to Darius Devil for beating the computer is try and pick the ones that are running like a certain type of energy and pick the counter. So if you fight the fire deck with the water deck, the lightning deck with the water deck, and so on. Fight the water deck with the lightning deck, and so on. Easiest way to get the wins. I'm going to record the outro for the video, and then we're going to wrap up here on the stream. And that does it for Deoxys VSTAR in the Shadow Rider engine. Not going to lie, I had a ton of fun playing this deck, and we got so many good wins with Deoxys VSTAR, absolutely stunning our opponents with damage that they just weren't expecting. And again, I don't necessarily think this is a top tier deck, but I think it's kind of good and is going to catch even meta decks off guard with its damage potential. And I have a gut feeling that price-wise, in terms of buying the codes on PTCGO or anything like that, that it's going to fall. And especially if you've got the Shadow Rider deck and you want something else with it, I think Deoxys VSTAR is a fantastic partner for that. So definitely consider picking that up. But for now, in this video, thank you so much for watching. I gotta head out. And some quick plugs. You can find me on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter, all at In Third Person. You can also find me on Twitch, where I stream the Pokemon trading card game every Sunday, 9 a.m. Eastern Time. And check out the website, inthirdperson.com, for more articles and videos on video games, board games, and other nerdy pursuits. Later. All right. I know I just said goodbye to YouTube, but I also actually have to say goodbye to you guys too. I'm running a little behind schedule, but that was fun. I hope you had a good time. I hope that you maybe learned something about Deoxys VSTAR. What do you think? Am I just sniffing hopium here, or are we actually looking at something good? You were here. You did a lot. Glad you enjoyed it. I hope to see you around some other time. Let's go, and I actually really have to go, so I'm not going to be able to set up a raid here. But we're gonna head out for today. Actually, I would recommend checking out the championships. Right? Are they on right now? Oh, it's Limitless, right? I think it's Limitless doing the stream. Yeah, so we'll go and check out like actual good players playing the game. Limitless _ TCG. There it is. Limitless _ TCG. And let's go head over to the Pokemon Championships in Lille. All right. So I'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day, and we're out of here. Later.